All right, what's good? What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs.
This is your brand.
Oh, sorry. We're doing all signs, their feelings for you, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. All right. All right. Do you guys care if I use a different deck tonight? It's just this one. I'll just use this one for now, I guess. All right. I might use this one halfway through. I do have new decks coming in, so I go through so many Rider-Waite decks. It's insane. All right. Going from Aries right down through to Pisces. What's good? It's Ali online. Lynn Cruz, Brooke Mello, Giovanna. It's Ali. What's good? All right. Happy hump day, everybody. Happy hump day. All right. What do we have for? So going from Aries right down through to Pisces. See what your person's feelings are. All right, Aries, what do we have for you guys? What is Aries person's feelings for the Aries? What is Aries person's feeling? What's good, Candace, BB? Abundance 45, 3 shuffles. What is Aries person's feelings for the Aries? I had some sushi earlier and I'm still feeling it. I'm gonna lie. All right, so in their feelings, Knight of Swords in reverse, how they're seeing you, King of Pentacles in reverse. Action, they're gonna take 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so feelings, Knight of Swords in reverse, there's definitely a major inferiority complex. This person's scared shitless to talk to you. I do feel like this is someone that is kind of following your lead, Aries. And again, I do get more of a like scared shitless to talk to you, even if you're a new, even if this is a new thing. I mean, why the Knight of Swords in reverse? Because they may straight up see you as mean or very ruthless, rigid. But why the Knight of Swords in reverse for this person's feelings? They may also feel like you left them behind and they're feeling quite scattered. 8 of Wands in reverse. They may feel like you blocked them or you're distancing yourself. You've got distant from them with the 3 of Swords. All right, so Aries, for a lot of you, this is someone that is feeling some type of pain or betrayal in the situation, but they feel like they can't even talk to you about it because you don't care, or you've already left, or you've already blocked them, or you've already distanced yourself from the situation. Okay. Now, this is someone that, regardless of what went down or regardless of how new it is, they do low-key feel cut out of your life somehow. This person feels cut out of your life. Okay, and they're lonely, they miss you. This person misses you, or it's like they're kind of feeling stuck to their own like thoughts, like on their own. Like this is someone that feels like they're on their own, or they're feeling this on their own. This person feels like they're the only ones feeling some type of loss here. And it definitely feels like someone that feels cut out of your life. And I feel like they're either pissed, but they feel like there's no point to talk to you because you've already blocked them or you've distanced yourself or whatever it may be. Or this is someone that is straight up scared shitless to talk to you. And they're feeling cut out of your life somehow and they don't really know how to get in there. Okay. So you give this person anxiety, but there's also this like longing for you at the same time. Okay. So how they're seeing you is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about the King of Pentacles in reverse. They may feel like you're kind of throwing yourself into your work at the moment. They may low-key feel like you're mean as shit. But in the same sense, they feel like you're all about your business, all about your money, all about your status, all about... They may feel like you kind of take a ruthless approach to whatever you're about when it comes to money matters or responsibilities or whatever it may be. Why the King? They may low-key feel like you wasn't loyal for some of you. King of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands. Page of Wands, 5 of Swords in reverse, High Priestess. They may feel like you're dealing with some insecurities financially that have you quite rigid toward the situation, and potentially deflated. Like they're seeing you as someone that is making plans on a personal level when it comes to your own desires, when it comes to something that you yourself are trying to pursue, and they feel like you've kind of closed the curtain to some aspect because you're trying to avoid escalating conflict. They may also feel like you're quite mean or rigid toward the situation because of something you've uncovered. So you may have seen something or heard something through the grapevine, or you found out a mystery, okay, or you found out some type of mystery, and they may feel like that's why they're getting this rigid, mean energy towards you. Or they're just seeing you as someone that has insecurities when it comes to relationships in general, and you're more so focused on your own desires and you're kind of throwing yourself into your work. Either way, they feel like they're getting a very rigid, mean energy from you. And you've kind of made yourself unattainable somehow, okay? Like they see you as someone that is, you know, kind of going at your life right now in an optimistic way. Like, this is what I'm doing. This is what my plan is. Or like, hey guys, what's up? But it's like they may feel like you've kind of went silent when it comes to your true desires or what's going on behind the curtain type of energy. And they feel like it's because you're trying to avoid escalating conflict, or you're trying to avoid, you know, you may be trying to avoid also someone else or other people threatening what your desires are. Like you're almost like protecting your desires, or you're protecting something that's going on behind the curtain. And they may feel like it stemmed from financial insecurity, where you, again, you may be throwing yourself into your work, or you're throwing yourself into something. If this was more of a longer term type of situation, they may feel like you are making plans to give up on the situation, but you've kind of went silent on them. And even still, they feel like you've become a bit selfish on a financial level because you're kind of going within and focused on your own desires, okay? Now, action this person plans on taking is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Why the 9 of Pentacles in reverse? Why the 9 of Pentacles in reverse for action? 7 of Pentacles. I feel like this person is going to end up being overly invested into trying to impress you with what they think you want, okay? Because this is someone that is waiting on some type of effort on your part, or they're waiting for you to look at them as a valuable investment. 7 of Pentacles, the Star. So this is someone that's waiting. Again, 3 of Wands. So this is someone that is approaching you in the 9 of Pentacles in reverse energy with this intention, with hoping that you see them as worth the investment, hoping that they'll get something out of this. Now, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse is generally someone, whether you're in a relationship or not, they're kind of throwing everything at you that they feel like will seduce you. Now, it's likely material things, or it's likely, you know, they're trying to post thirst traps, or they're trying to flaunt their car, or they're trying to, you know, seduce you with, you know, a date of some sort, or it's like someone that is lacking self-worth in the situation when it comes to how you authentically or whether you value them. So they're basically flaunting their goodies at you, whatever that is, whether that's money or whether that's their goodies, okay? It's like they're kind of throwing that at you, hoping that you will see their worth, okay? But it's a false sense of self-worth, the 9 of Pentacles, or it's a false sense of it's more so someone that is only doing it and only acting in that way in hopes to get some type of validation or return on energy. It's not even necessarily something they value. So this is someone that is likely trying to seduce you with the material realm of some sort, or what they have to offer, or with their thirst traps, whatever it may be. It's very flaunty. If you're not in contact, this is someone that is basically just trying to show off really on social media with what they're buying or what they got going on themselves. And I don't feel like their intentions are bad. They're authentically like waiting like a loyal dog. Like, just see me. Just see me. Like, don't you think I'm worth the investment? I do feel like this person authentically wants to make long-term plans with you. For some of you, this is like someone new or someone that admires you on the sidelines, but they may feel like you're all about your money, you're all about your status, you're all about whatever, and they may feel like they're not good enough. So they may be throwing something at you that they think you want, when maybe that's not really the case. Okay, it's like a superficial approach. What is Aries feelings for this person? Seven of Wands in reverse. Four of Cups. You lack the will to fight for the situation, either because you feel, if it's a new energy, I feel like it's boring you. If it's a new energy, you may be a little bit bored of it. Like it's almost like you feel like this person is poking their nose into your life, but they're not really asserting themselves into your life, if that makes any sense. So it's like you don't really have the energy to fight for the situation. If this is someone you've been dealing with, I still feel like you've grown tired of the situation, or you're bored because you feel like this person has a tendency to focus on the negatives of you, or ignore you, or even reject opportunities. Like you may feel like they've missed opportunities to show up for you in some way as well. And it causes you to feel like you may also feel like this person, if you had some type of deeper history with them, you may feel like this person like literally sulked about you to their family or to some type of whatever. It's like you may feel like they've actually sulked about you, but you felt like you were unable to defend yourself, or you felt like it wasn't worth defending yourself because you're looking at them as a brat. Okay, like literally, you may have looked at this person at some point in time as a bit of a brat, or someone that's like poor me, and you just seen it as like not worth defending yourself in. And yeah, if this is a new person, I feel like you're kind of bored at their half-ass attempts to connect with you. And regardless, I don't really see you being willing to throw yourself out there and putting yourself on the line to fight for this, because you're looking at this person as someone that has a tendency to miss opportunities, or has a tendency to, I don't know, just give like half-ass attempts. Like, look at me. I mean, how can I explain that? Because the Four of Cups can also be someone that's putting themselves in an energy of comparing themselves to something else or someone else. And you may feel like this person has a tendency to compare themselves, or it's like you can feel it. You can feel them looking for your validation to some degree. And it makes you like lack the will to fight for the situation, something like that. Either way, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces. That's all we have specifically. But it could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. Half-ass. Ugh, you can't be like that with an Aries. Aries likes the fire. What's that one song? It's like a really weird song. Firestarter. I don't know, but Aries likes the fire. All right, what do we have for Taurus? What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? What is Taurus's person's feelings? 3 shuffles for the Prodigy. Good one. I was gonna say good job. Good job. Yeah, Prodigy. Yes, good song. 3 more. What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? Sorry, I was in mom mode for a second. Good job. Sorry, I just got distracted. I need to cover this again. What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? Universe, spirits, and guides. 3 shuffles. Good job, boo-boo. Lord have mercy on my soul. Okay. All right, so Taurus, in this person's feelings, 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Tell me about the 4 of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Cups. This person may be feeling like they missed an opportunity with you, or someone missed an opportunity. There is strong feelings developing, and for whatever reason, this person feels like this. Sorry guys, I ate sushi like 2 hours ago, and I'm still full as shit. I'm not gonna lie. So excuse me, but it's all right. I needed to eat. All right, so I feel like this person's in a space of feeling like this was like a missed opportunity. And with the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant in reverse, I feel like this is someone that feels like you have feelings for them, or they feel like they've received some type of empathy or love from you, or it's like the Queen of Cups can signify mutual love, okay? And it's like this person may feel like there's some type of mutual understanding between the two of you, or mutual it's like they feel like the two of you understand each other or love each other or care for one another, or it's like you both seem to be able to empathize with one another to some degree. But with the Hierophant in reverse, there may be something where the situation is unconventional for whatever reason, or because of circumstances that make it feel, it's almost like this person feels like you're the one that's got away or is getting away because of something where they feel like it's unconventional. Like, it's almost like when you fall in love with someone or you like someone, but you kind of don't really give it as much as you want to because of aspects that make it super unconventional or whatever it may be. You kind of, again, don't really give into it as much as you could. And it's almost like this person feels like they missed an opportunity because they didn't conform, or they didn't do something a traditional way, or they didn't, it's almost like someone that feels like, I love you, but this also may be unconventional, but I also feel you getting away from me, and it's driving me crazy. It's almost like this person feels like you're getting away from them, and I feel like they don't really know what to feel about it, okay? Like, I have feelings for Taurus, I love Taurus, but it's also super unconventional, or the two of us have very different values, or whatever. And it's kind of putting them in a spot of like, what do I do here? Or shit, like they may feel like they've already missed an opportunity as well, or they feel like you're the one that's getting away because they may also feel, Taurus, like you're overlooking why they're not conforming to the situation, why they're not giving into the situation. Because they may be feeling, yes, okay, I missed an opportunity with Taurus, or I didn't seize that as much as I could. But they may feel like, Taurus, you're overlooking why something is unconventional, or why they didn't conform to the situation. Because they may feel like there's major issues that make the situation unconventional, and it's almost like this person feels like you're overlooking why they're not giving into it as much as they can. So I don't know, it's a bit of a tough one. This person loves the shit out of you, but they feel like you're the one that's getting away, or has got away because of a difference in values or aspects in the connection that make it unconventional. And they felt like they had to not conform to something, or give into the situation because of a lack of faith. And now they feel like you're getting away from them. And it's like, oh my God, but I love my Taurus. The Empress. This person feels very supported by you. They feel like you're very nurturing to their soul. I don't know. They find themselves in a bit of a pickle here. And they may already feel like they missed an opportunity with you too, because they're looking at you as the Seven of Cups in reverse. So they may be feeling like you have some type of, like, they feel like you're honed in on your reality that they feel like they're not really a part of. They may feel like you've also made some type of decision, or you've made some type of choice when it comes to love matters. They may feel like you're, with the Judgment card. Judgment, why the Judgment? Five of Swords in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this person may feel like there was some type of wake-up call moment for you when it comes to them, surrounding an imbalance of give and take, or surrounding feeling undervalued, or surrounding, they may even feel like you've made a judgment on them in regards to them taking more than they're giving into the situation, which caused some type of shattered reality for you. And they may feel like you've made some type of judgment to just give up because you've seen them as playing games, when from their perspective, they're not playing games. They're just trying to be realistic or practical, or consider other aspects in the situation. Because yeah, when it comes to them, they feel like you've made some type of judgment call to give up in the situation because you feel like you're undervalued, or you feel like they're just, for some of you, they may feel like you look at them as a bit of a kiss ass, or sucking up, or someone that is intentionally not feeding into the situation, or whatever it may be. So right now in this phase in your life, they see you more so honed in on your own reality, not really open to explore the situation on an emotional level, because of something that makes you feel like, okay, this is not a good choice for me because I feel undervalued, or I feel like you're just taking advantage of me, or I feel whatever. It's like this person feels like you made some type of judgment that it's an unfair situation. So, and they see you in a space of trying to use your better judgment to not escalate conflict between the two of you, but they also feel like you're withholding your generosity or even bare minimum efforts, because you've made a choice when it comes to giving yourself your own clarity when it comes to your love matters. So it's almost like they're seeing you kind of fed up with the whole situation. And on a personal level, they may see you seizing other opportunities in your life. Just give me one more on a personal level with the King of Pentacles. On a personal level, they may feel like you're in a place in your life where you're just focused on your work, or you're just all about your work right now, all about your money, all about your status, maybe seizing new opportunities, something of that nature. It's like you're in a space of feeling mentally deflated, where you're trying to choose the latter when it comes to making more practical decisions. So like they feel like you're more so honed in on your reality, your responsibilities, whatever you got to do for your day-to-day life, that's what you're focused on. And they may feel like you're looking at them as someone that just took advantage of you, or someone that just undervalued you, when they feel like you're overlooking the, unconventional aspects here that had them feeling like, well, what else am I supposed to do? But they love the shit out of you. Action this person plans on taking is a Queen of Swords in reverse. Let's get FG McCreds. Tell me about the Queen of Swords in reverse, universe, spirits, and guides. For action this person plans on taking. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't, Eight of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person's, at least this week, is just going to keep their distance, really, because they're thinking irrationally on, honestly, they may feel like you're thinking quite negative toward them. Moon in reverse. So this is someone that is simply keeping their distance because they feel like you're not really willing to resolve the situation. They may feel like you're pissed, or this is someone that is having a hard time. They may feel blocked as well, or they feel like there's some type of distance. But I don't see this person trying to resolve the situation or talk to you this week. I mean, what's the main blockage? One more. Six of Wands in reverse. They may feel like you refuse to swallow your pride, Taurus, when it comes to some type of failed attempt, and that could be the main blockage, or at least they feel. Or there was some type of failed attempt, or someone failed to recognize someone's efforts or someone's true intentions when it comes to their principles. There's ego here, or there's a unwillingness to recognize someone's true intentions, or that seems to be a blockage. But let's see, what is Taurus's feelings? Nine of Swords. So I do feel like you are kind of thinking a little bit negatively on this person. Oh, but you stressed about this, boo. Nine of Swords, Hierophant in reverse, and the Lovers. So the situation, you think about it a lot. Okay, this is feeling a very intense connection, but also feeling like I can't conform, or there's a part of you that doesn't really have enough faith in it. So yes, there's a very intense connection you feel, but because you lack the faith in it, it just has you up in your head. So you think about this person a lot. You definitely feel an intense connection. With the High Priestess, you desire the shit out of this person. Oh, Lord have mercy. You're keeping it to yourself, though. You're being super discreet about about this connection. I mean, just give me one more than the Nine of Swords. Why? Four of Wands. I feel like this person, let's just put it this way, Taurus, this is someone that thinks about you a lot in the way that they want you in their life. They want to welcome you in their life. But because the connection is so intense, it's almost like they're intentionally pushing you away or not conforming. And they think negatively on just welcoming you into their life, because there's almost this like rebellion toward the connection when really they're rebelling against their own feeling towards you. if that makes any sense. It's almost like sometimes it's really easy to have people in our life and just chit chat when they're just whatever. They're our friends or, you know, associates or whatever. But this is someone it's a really intense connection for you where you may feel nervous to welcome this person in a friendly like way or in a, you know, let's make peace type of way, because you still feel that connection so strongly where I feel like you're trying to oppress it. So I don't know. I feel like you are wanting this person. You want this person. You look at this person as like your home. You're like, you feel a sense of belonging with this person and you think about it a lot, but you're also like rejecting it or rebelling against it at the same time. Very strong connection. So yeah, Taurus, I don't know what to tell you. Let's get you a card of advice, shall we? Let's get Taurus a card of advice for the situation. Oh. King of Cups, express yourself. Show vulnerability. Like, the King of Cups is not like, you know, wearing his heart on his sleeve, but he is able to look at a situation outside of his own emotional bias to understand maybe how someone else feels, enough to kind of address his feelings, or at least enough to give his support to the situation in a wise way. Like, there's opportunity to give your support to the situation in a mature way or in a wise way outside any immediate bias or whatever it may be. Two of Pentacles. I don't know. I don't know. You may want, your advice is to give your support to the situation in an unconditional way. The King of Cups is unconditional, right? Like recognizing, okay, I love the shit out of you. Okay, maybe we can't make it work, but I still want to support you because, I mean, authentically, generally, when you authentically love someone, you authentically want to see that person happy. So if you find people that say they love you or whatever, and they love to see you miserable, they don't love you, okay? Or there's some major fucking issues there. So there's like a need to kind of give someone your full support unconditionally, or just show up in the situation in a way where you can at least validate your own feelings in the experience and consider how they may feel, and just like, you know, be wise when it comes to your emotions, but also acknowledge that they're real and that they're there, and allow yourself to give into it unconditionally, like just without, just in a muse type of way, okay? And maybe express yourself too. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. We have Pisces, Taurus, Cancer. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Gemini. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What is Gemini's person's feelings for the Gemini? World in reverse just wanted to show its face, so they may feel a lack of closure or something. I don't know, let's see. What is Gemini's feelings? Six of Swords in reverse just showing its face. It's fun. Four shuffles. What is Gemini's person's feelings? Two more for the Gemini. You're so welcome, Maine. I don't know how to say that. All right, what is Gemini's person's feelings for the Gemini? Three shuffles. Oh, you got this too. Okay, so in their feelings, Four of Cups in reverse. How they're seeing you, Ten of Swords. Action they plan on taking, Queen of Cups. Okay. So Gemini, in this person's feelings, Four of Cups in reverse. Now that can be someone that feels like they missed an opportunity, or you're the one that's got away. This is the same card that Aries or Taurus just had, Taurus. towards the person, sorry. But I also see the Four of Cups in reverse can also feel like a new zest for life or a new zest for the connection. Okay. And I'm kind of getting that. Like, this is someone that may be feeling some type of new zest for the connection. Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. Five of Wands. So this is someone that may feel a little bit unsure about how to approach the situation, because the Nine of Wands in reverse can feel like the last man standing, or someone that feels like they're the only ones that are fighting for this or want to fight for the situation. There may also be some inner there may also be some this tug of war dynamic they have going on within themselves. I mean, why Star in reverse? I don't know. It kind of feels like someone that is feeling some type of trigger here in the situation. I don't know, Gemini. I feel like this is someone that wants to fight to not lose the situation, or they're seeing it as something they don't want to let go of. And there's almost this new zest or new, it's almost like this new will to fight for the situation. And with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this may be someone that's letting their guards down. They may low-key feel like they're the last man standing, or they're the only ones that are fighting for the situation, but they're still in a space of feeling like I don't know, this is someone that has a fighter spirit going on. There may be some possessiveness that they're feeling, or they're just in a space of recognizing that there could be conflict, either residual conflict between the two of you, or they may feel like there's other people involved. If there is other people involved, this is someone that isn't really afraid of that. They're just wondering, am I the only one that wants this? Like, I'm willing to fight for Gemini, but is Gemini willing to fight for me? Because they feel like you're kind of withholding all personal desires, or you're not really sharing too many personal things with them. And it's kind of causing this like fight or flight energy with this person, where they're wanting to seize an opportunity, or they have a new zest to seize an opportunity. And it could be because of something that's either creating, I don't know, this person has like a new desire to fight for the situation for whatever reason. They don't want to lose you, but they're also feeling like you're making it very fucking difficult. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it. This person feels like you're making it very difficult. Like you're either holding on to some type of deep-rooted issue with them, or they feel like you're not willing to share anything personal, like you're not really giving into the situation to some degree, or they feel like you're withholding, like they feel like you've closed off. Okay, like you're not really sharing too much with them. And with the Ten of Swords, they may be seeing you as someone that's ended the situation, or you're having a hard time coping with something. I don't know. But it's like, this is someone that has a new zest to fight for the situation. But it's not like a lovey-dovey type of energy. There is a bit of a row. Okay, there is a little bit of a like type of energy. Like this is like they're not afraid of it. I just feel like this person wants to know it's worth it. Is it worth fighting for? Because they're not afraid of it. Like if there's other people, they're not feeling like it's any competition, but it's like, does Gemini want me? It's that type of energy, because they feel like they're the last man standing. Okay. So how they're seeing you, Gemini, Ten of Swords. So they may be seeing you kind of lost in your own frustrations, or when it comes to them, they may feel like you've chose to end it, depending on the nature of the relationship, or they see you as someone that is having a hard time coping with something. Ten of Swords, Three of Cups. They may feel like you're putting, the nail in the coffin when it comes to some type of third party situation, or Three of Cups, Three of Swords. Honestly, Gemini, it's almost like this person is feeling you. This person is seeing you as someone that is trying to put the nail in the coffin to a situation, However, you're also trying to remain optimistic or positive, or you're still connecting with them, or you're still remaining friends. Or for some of you, this is someone you friend zoned, okay, or something of that nature. Like they still get this lighthearted energy, but they also feel like you're not really sharing anything personal. They feel like you're struggling with something, either in relation to a third party or something that you feel cut out of. For some of you, this person sees you struggling with something else, someone else's, or some type of third party energy, but it's like you're trying to keep upbeat about something. They may also feel like they may also feel like you've put the nail in the coffin by intentionally Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles in reverse. It kind of feels like someone that may feel like you just chose to end the situation because of a lack of equal give and take. Now, the Ten of Swords can be the energy of not able to move past a certain point, right? Not able to go any further, like unable to, there's nothing else you can do. You know what I mean? You kind of hit the wall when it comes to a situation. So this person may feel like you're in a space in your life on a personal level where you kind of hit the wall to a situation, but you're trying to be optimistic. But they may feel like you're having a hard time coping with unfair connections in your life. That's the best way I can explain that. Or if this is in relation to them, they feel like you've kind of just chose to end the situation because you couldn't go any further because there was a lack of equal give and take, or you've kind of put it in the category of, okay, well, this is one-sided, and there could have been some type of painful ending. You know, this could be a painful ending that involves some type of third-party energy or something like that. Either way, this person feels like you're not really sharing too much. They feel like you're having a hard time coping with an unfair dynamic, either within a friendship or within some type of social connection or within, you know, the heart space. And they see you just, you know, just leaving it be. Like, let me lay here with the swords in my back. Okay, I'll be fine. I'm happy. See? I don't know. This person may feel like you're struggling with something. With an unfair, for some of you, this is an issue with your friend. It may not have to do with them. For some of you, it's an issue within your social circle or a friendship or a sibling, something of that nature, where you're perceiving it to be an unfair situation, but you've kind of put the nail in the coffin to that. Like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? But they may feel like you're still dealing with the aftermath. For some of you, this is someone that you're already in a relationship with or dealing with that is in a space of being willing to fight for you when it comes to deep-rooted issues that you're holding on to. It's like they see where you're coming from. So they have this new zest or fighter spirit to kind of stand up for you to some degree. Okay? Because action this person plans on taking is a Queen of Cups. So this is someone that is coming towards you showing a great deal of empathy or understanding, or this is someone that is truly empathizing or wanting to connect with you. Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Honestly, Gemini, this kind of feels, now the Queen of Cups can signify mutual love. So this is someone that either feels like you have feelings for them, or this is someone that is empathizing for a situation, or they're thinking long term when it comes to how a situation will play out surrounding For some of you, this is someone that's wanting to ask for forgiveness or show love or empathy towards some type of hardship that you're going through. Okay. If it is someone that left you out in the cold, Gemini, this is someone that may want to come back around or connect with you and meet you at a place of understanding or empathy toward some type of hardship. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, this person is literally wanting to express the fact that it's like this person may be wanting to express their apologies for abandoning the situation with a superficial view, or for showing you some type of superficial view. Like this person may feel like they've abandoned you with some type of superficial view. Okay, or, okay, now I'll read it both ways. So some of you, this is someone that has abandoned you, or they feel out in the cold, but they also feel like they manifested being out in the cold because of some type of superficial view or something of that nature. And they're coming in with like empathy or understanding or wanting wanting you to understand, like, can you understand where I was coming from? Like, this person is like, can you understand why I abandoned it, or why whatever, because it's like they may feel like they had some type of superficial view. Okay, it could have been because of family disputes too, or something about family disputes, or if this is someone you're in a relationship with, or things are already somewhat involved, this is someone that is showing up for you in a way where they're empathizing with you, but also thinking long term when it comes to an unfair situation or something that is taking more than it's giving from you. Let's just put it that way, surrounding family disputes, or even debts. For some of you, this is around debts too, where someone is wanting to give you their support, something like that. But it's like, this is someone that is meeting you in the heart space, surrounding, can you understand? Okay. Because again, they may feel like they kind of manifested, or they may feel like, they may low-key feel like you manifested something too because of some type of superficial view. Like maybe you never expressed something to them, something like that. But there's something here that was abandoned that is now wanting to be invested into, or explored in the heart space, because now someone has a deeper understanding, or at least their intuition is giving them a deeper understanding of some type of superficial view. So this is someone that's coming in with a lot of love and understanding, in hopes that the Queen of Cups, like they may be hoping that you will overlook something too. Okay. But they're trusting their heart when it comes to their action. But let's see, what is Gemini's feelings for this person? Two of Wands on the Nine of Cups in reverse. You may feel like there was already a wish unfulfilled in the situation. Or let's see, the Judgment. So I feel like you see potential in a partnership, but there's some type of wish unfulfilled, or emotional insecurity you have in the situation because of some type of unpleasant or unsatisfactory experience that made you feel like you had to make some type of judgment call. Are you still interested in seeing where this relationship could go, or seeing a potential relationship and where it could go? Yes, there's interest, but there's also a lot of emotional insecurity, or there's a lot of dissatisfaction you have, or there's already a wish unfulfilled that make you feel like, okay, I need to use my better judgment in regards to how I'm going to move forward. And it may have kind of caused you to feel a bit insecure in the situation. So I'm not insecure. Four of Wands. I feel like you do want an opportunity with this person. I do feel like this person makes you happy. But there's some type of unpleasant experience that makes you a bit insecure in the situation. But it's like you're kind of at peace with whatever happens. It's like, okay, I feel like you're at peace with whatever happens, but you do welcome, this settling type of energy between you and this person. The Judgment can be like, you're open to resurrect the situation, or you're open to an opportunity, but there's a lot of emotional insecurity you have, because either there's a choice between two, or you're on the fence about Two of Wands. For some of you, this person lives at a distance, or the situation takes you out of your comfort zone because you feel like it was already a wish unfulfilled, but you're still in a space of welcoming it with open arms, or open to, or it's like you're at peace with some type of judgment that was made because of a wish unfulfilled. Just give me one more. Sorry, I know that was a little bit vague. One more for Gemini's feelings. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords. I feel like you're kind of feeling defeated in the situation, or some type of uncovered understanding on the situation has you feeling the need to use your head. Like you may have discovered something. I don't know, like some of you may have discovered that this person's in a relationship, or if this is more of a personal relationship, you've uncovered something that made you feel like, damn, this is a little bit odd. I don't know if I like this. Maybe I need to use my head when it comes to the situation. But you're still in a space of being at peace with your own judgment to not pursue what you perceive to be wishful thinking. You feel like this would be wishful thinking because of some type of emotional insecurity, or because of a wish already unfulfilled. But you still, I don't know, I feel like you don't want the drama, or you don't want the games. You still are open or wanting to talk to this person, or you're still curious. I just feel like you don't want drama or games or some type of shit like that. and you're not really sure. So I don't know. You're on the fence. I feel like you're on the fence about what to do because there's something that's causing some type of insecurity where you feel like it was already a wish unfulfilled. Some of you may feel like you had to make some type of judgment call, okay, because there was some type of, some of you, it's like maybe this person was trying to marry you, or there was some type of judgment or wake up call when it comes to a marriage where you may feel like, I don't know about this. Or for some of you, there was an opportunity to move in together, and that's when the pressure kind of fell on you, and it's like, I don't know if I like that. There may have been some type of pressureful moment or moment. You may have felt some type of wake-up call in regards to a marriage or moving in together, or something to do with an opportunity to that kind of pushed you out of your comfort zone, and you're like, I don't know if I want this. It's creating a little bit of, I don't know if I want this. So I don't know. I feel like you're on the fence. But it's like you still welcome the situation. But there's too many emotional insecurities, or something is not up to par for you. So it's like you feel like when it comes to moving in together, when it comes to marriage, or when it comes to something you're aware about, in that regard, it's like you're trying to avoid blood on your hands kind of thing. Like, I don't know if I want to get too deep into that. Like, something made it feel like if I pursue this any further, I'm going to get deep into something. And I don't know if I want to do that. So I don't know. But like, you're still welcoming it. So I'm not really sure what you're getting at. Queen of Swords. So I don't know what your feelings are. You're on the fence. It's like, I don't know if I want to get too deep into that. What is Gemini's true feelings? Still not getting it. Moon in reverse. You may feel somewhat disillusioned to the situation. There's something that made you feel like, well, shit, you know what I mean? The moon in reverse can be like, just a heavy, tough pill to swallow that you had to kind of recognize within the situation, that made you feel like you had to fake, like wear a mask a little bit. It's almost like you may have felt like you had to wear a mask to your feelings because of something that was a bit of a tough pill to swallow. Or something you've been illuminated to that makes you feel like, oh, I need to get out of the sauce, or I need to get out of the whatever. It's like you may have felt like you needed to get out of the sauce of the unknown because something was illuminated and it was a bit of a tough pill to swallow. But it also caused you to feel like, okay, well, that's that. You know what I mean? Because the moon in reverse, at least we're having less overwhelming energy or wondering what's going on with that. It's like you feel like, okay, that's that. I don't know what that means for you, but it's like you may feel like you can't really get in the deep with your feelings with this person because there's something you become preview to that makes you feel like, what's the point? So you're kind of being a bit of an airhead when it comes to the situation. So you could be dealing with, we have Pisces, Cancer. That's all we have specifically, but it could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Gemini or Cancer. Sorry. What's good, bad, rad? Bobby Harris. Starlight. All right, what do we have for Cancer? What is Cancer's person's feelings for the Cancer? 4 shuffles. What is Cancer's person's feelings? 2 more for the Cancer. Three shuffles. I turned my phone off and canceled plan. Damn. All right, in their feelings, Cancer, Sun in reverse. How they're seeing you, Tower in reverse. Action they plan on taking, though, Page of Wands. So in their feelings, Sun in reverse. There's a lack of clarity, a lack of optimism. because there's a lack of clarity. They're having a hard time expressing themselves. I don't know, I gotta clarify. Why the Sun in reverse? It's like they're not happy. They're not. Ten of Swords in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. I don't know. This person is lacking optimism. Like, this is someone that's not really expecting a whole lot. Now, the Ten of Swords in reverse is someone that is kind of clinging to the situation, but like by a thread, especially with the Three of Wands in reverse. They're lacking optimism. They are feeling a lack of clarity potentially, or there's something that is creating a great heaviness, or they're not happy about something, and it has them walking away because it's like, okay, now I'm not really expecting anything, okay? And with the Ten of Swords in reverse, I feel like if they do feel some sense of betrayal or whatever, they're choosing to kind of put their problems behind them to walk away, or that's at least how they feel like they are right now, okay? But it's like someone that's hanging on to the situation by a thread while simultaneously walking away because of some type of failed attempt, or there's something about the situation that has them, it's like they're not really expecting anything to happen for whatever reason. So it kind of makes this person, it kind of makes me feel like there's some type of viable evidence or something going on with you or between the two of you that makes this person feel like nothing, like what am I, like there's no point in waiting on this, okay? So Four of Swords in reverse is like someone that is kind of ignoring the situation or trying to be resilient. I don't know, that's not really, it's like zero optimism right there. They're not expecting anything. I feel like they don't want it to end, but they're also not energetically putting any energy into the situation because they lack optimism or clarity or something. I don't know, it's kind of blah, you know what I mean? But they're holding on to it by a thread a little bit, but it's more like a wave tossed in the ocean, okay? It's not, it's more like a thought. It's like, oh, there it is. It's gone. Okay, I'll get back to work. Oh, there's Cancer in my thoughts. Oh, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. So I don't know. They don't really have optimism. But let's see how they're seeing you. Tower in reverse. So they may feel like you're resisting making any type of change, or you're avoiding, or you're rebuilding something. For some of you, this person sees you as rebuilding something with a past lover. Lovers in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Tower in reverse. So this person may be seeing you as someone that they may feel like you're rebuilding something with a past lover, or you're rebuilding something because you lack a plan, like you don't know what else to do. For some of you, they feel like for some of you, they feel like you're literally rebuilding something with an ex. Okay. So maybe that's why I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm walking away. Or they're seeing you as someone that is choosing to avoid any major changes right now, when you're choosing to disconnect from love because you're dealing with your own financial hardships, or, you know, bad news and earthly matters. Or it's like they may see you as someone that is more short-term focused right now, where you're not really willing to make any major risks, and you're kind of disconnected from yourself and love too, or both, or whatever it may be. Two of Cups. For some of you, this person definitely feels like you're in union with someone else. Okay. Or you're choosing to rebuild something with a past love. Seven of Wands in reverse. They may feel like you're giving in to a situation. Seven of Wands in reverse can be like, you know, kind of folding, giving in, folding on your belief in a situation. So they feel like you're very short-term focused. On a personal level, they may be just seeing you as someone that is short-term focused when it comes to you're working extra hours, or you're just basically doing whatever you need to do to hold up your tower, or hold up, like, to keep things moving, or to keep things from getting too chaotic. Tower in reverse can be like avoiding an inevitable change, or it can be someone that is like trying to, now it's not always a bad thing. It can be just like trying to avoid a disaster. So they may feel like you're intentionally trying to avoid a disaster because of some type of minor issue. Page of Pentacles in reverse can be like a minor issue, like you lost, not that losing your job is a minor issue, but maybe you got your hours cut back or something like that, or there's some type of minor issue where you're choosing to disconnect from love and you're kind of throwing yourself into like holding something up or rebuilding something or revisiting something, or you're, for some of you, like I said, you're revisiting a partnership, or you're reconnecting with a past lover because, but they feel if you're reconnecting with an ex, they feel like you're only doing it for like short-term motives. Either that your ex lacks a plan, so you're trying to help them out for a period of time, or you lack a plan, something like that, okay? Now, when it comes to action this person plans on taking, we do have the Page of Wands. So, now the Page of Wands, I feel, and the Empress, well, what's going on here? Now, you could be the one initiating communication with this person, because Page of Wands, I often like to refer to as like the receiver of communication, or someone that is becoming taking note of something, like they're either learning of something through the grapevine, or they're receiving a message, or they're hearing of something, or something like that. So you could be, sorry guys, this is why I don't like eating before my live. So you could be the one communicating, or this is someone, I'll just read it as them, but this is someone that is communicating something. Empress, Six of Pentacles. How do we go from this to this? Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups in reverse. Because this is someone that is reaching out with communication. Empress, Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups in reverse. For some of you, Cancer, I'm just going to be honest with you. This is someone that feels like there's growth in some type of exchange of drama. Like the Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups in reverse is someone that is like, you know, partaking in, you know, bitching, negativity, bitching on social media, or, you know, rumors, and indulging into drama, essentially, indulging into third-party experiences, or indulging into some type of negative experience. So it's like this person may be recognizing that this is someone that is communicating growth, okay? This person wants to support the situation. For some of you, Cancer, I mean, maybe that's why they were so unhappy, because for some of you, this person is communicating because they want to support the situation, but there's also been some type of like exchange of drama or bullshit or rumors or whatever that they're wanting to talk about, okay? Three of Cups in reverse. What is this person's intentions? Because this person is wanting to talk about something. Either there was a third party, or this is someone that is wanting growth with you, but they also feel like there was some type of their intentions, the Death card. So they're wanting to transform the situation, or they want to end something. But so I need to get one more. Ooh, Death and the Emperor in reverse. So this person may feel like there's some type of abuse of power going on. This person may want to, so Cancer, this person may want to put an end to some type of like abuse of power. For some of you, this person is wanting to talk about something because they're hearing something through the grapevine, or they're taking note of something, or they're hearing a message, or they're receiving a message. This person wants to talk about something. They're receiving a message. For some of you, they're becoming aware of something that was shared in a very indulgent way, or someone was bitching, or there was rumors, or there was some type of third party energy. For some of you, this person wants to talk to you because they feel like you were trying to instigate something with them or get something going with them while simultaneously having a third party involved. And they're wanting to put an end to that. Because this person's intentions is put an end to this like power trip you got going on, or this, if you are trying to take advantage of some type of situation, it's like they're trying to put an end to something. Because in their feelings, that's someone that is not happy at all, but they're trying to walk away, putting their problems behind them. But now they feel like they have to talk to you because something is being shared with them surrounding rumors, drama, third party shit, something. And I feel like this person is I feel like their intentions are good. They're just trying to put an end to something. So this person wants to talk to you. The Knight of Swords. See, I don't feel like they're really too happy. The Knight of Swords tends to go against the flow of their own heart space because they're honed in on a very specific fact. It can be someone that, you know, says it how it is. They're very blunt. They're to the point. Or it's someone that tends to, like, this person wants to kind of cut the shit. Okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. For those of you that are getting back into a relationship with a baby daddy or a baby mama, this person may be reaching out to your baby mama or someone of that nature because they feel like there's some shady shit going on. Something like that. I don't know. There's some type of like abusive power that may be reversed if you're the feminine. Okay? But someone feels like there's been a growth in this like sharing of rumors. For some of you, this person is hearing rumors from an Empress energy, from a baby mama, or from a mother. For some of you, this is someone that is literally calling your mom. For some of you, this person is literally calling your mom. Like, is that true? Or Cancer? What is Cancer doing? For some of you, this person is literally talking to your mom. Because they feel like there's an abundance of like rumors or it's like they're connecting with your mom because they feel like there's some type of third party situation. If this is your baby daddy or baby mama, they're confiding in your mother. Lord have mercy. So I don't know what to tell you. They're confiding into some type of feminine energy. And when it comes to you, they want to talk about something because they feel like there's growth in some type of bitching or drama, rumors, or indulgent behavior. And their intention is to put an end to this Emperor in reverse. For some of you, maybe that's not pertaining to you. Maybe someone else was in the picture that took advantage, overstepped their power somehow. Like maybe there was a baby daddy that got in the way too. Two of Pentacles. So there could have been a baby daddy. I just got to get off that. It's very dramaful. Like it kind of gives me that vibe. Like, did you hear or did you know what I just seen? This is what I just seen. Can you clarify? Like someone is like seizing a moment because they feel like someone's overstepping their boundaries. So whether your baby daddy's talking to them or whether they feel like you are the one overstepping boundaries, there's something here that this person feels like is bullshit. Like they're trying to cut through some type of bullshit by sharing what they've heard, sharing some type of rumor or something like that. Sorry. But anyhow, I don't know. Someone's just cutting right through it. So the good news is they have good intentions. They feel like someone's overstepping their power and they just want to cut it off. It's like, it's not that dramaful. They feel like there's drama and they're just wanting to cut it off or like talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Or end it, something like that. Or it's like they want to tell you something because someone told them something. It's like this, I don't know, what is Cancer's feelings for this person? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Swords. So you may feel like things have gone stale between you and this person. You may feel unable to make a decision in the situation. You don't really feel like there's an opportunity, really. You feel like there's no opportunity, or you feel like things have gone stale. You feel like you don't have the information you need to make a decision. Two of Pentacles, you are back and forth, like, the fuck do I do here? You're not really seeing an opportunity. You feel unable to make a decision. King of Pentacles in reverse. There could be some jealousy around, or you're just in an energy of throwing yourself into your work, or you're trying to find some type of balance with work and life or something like that. You could have some insecurities in the situation because of finances, or finances are something that's more of a priority to you, or you're trying to bring balance into your financial situation in the meantime of some type of stale energy. I don't know. This isn't really a whole lot of feelings. This is like, well, I don't know what to do here. You feel unable to make a decision. You may feel somewhat embarrassed by the Two of Pentacles. Can be a little bit embarrassed by a situation, but simultaneously like maintaining your balance. And you feel unable to make a decision. Ace of Wands. There is a spark there. There is attraction, at least, or passion. But it's like I feel like there's some insecurities when it comes to instigating anything or taking action. The Ace of Wands is more daring. So it's like you may feel like you would have to be daring to do something, and you're trying to find your balance as is. So it's like you may feel like it's not the right time, something like that. So, but you could be dealing with Aries. We also have Taurus. Strong Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Leo. Could be any sign as far as elements go, but that's like a whole lot of I don't know. Your person is, I don't know. That was very confusing. All right, Leo. What do we have for Leo, universe, spirits, and guides? The weather is surprisingly beautiful right now in California. What do we have for Leo? What is Leo's person's feelings? For the Leo. What is Leo's person's feelings? One more for the Leo. Three shuffles. Eight of Wands in reverse just showed its face. So they may feel like there's a distance or blocked communication, or they're trying to avoid being impulsive. Now let's see. In their feelings, King of Pentacles in reverse. We got a lot of harsh energy going on astrologically. I don't know how to like break that down for y'all, but I was listening to an astrology update this morning. There's a lot of harshness, so rigidness. So how they're viewing you is okay, in their feelings, King of Pentacles in reverse, how they're viewing you, the Hierophant, action they plan on taking, the Temperance. So in their feelings, King of Pentacles in reverse. So they're feeling some insecurities in the situation, maybe potentially feeling some jealousy too. Let's see. Oh, King of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress. Four of Pentacles in reverse. This person, Leo, oh Lord. This person feels like they lost something valuable. This is someone that's feeling a lot of insecurities. They're quite rigid. Some of you, unfortunately, this person is feeling jealous because of your growth or something that is growing, that they feel like it's causing you to get that much further away from them. Because this person is seeing this as, like, they're feeling like this is a connection that is very supportive, very nurturing. But in the same sense, I feel like it's unattainable. And they're quite rigid, feeling some sense of jealousy or feeling some insecurities in order. I mean, maybe it is attainable, but they're too insecure within themselves or what they have to offer to be able to give anything into the situation. So I feel like this is someone that's feeling insecure when it comes to being able to obtain you or keep you or whatever, because they're seeing you as like abundant as fuck. They're seeing you as someone that is supported, you're loved, you're thriving, you're growing, maybe you have a business going on, but they may feel like they lost you, or some of you, this person feels like they took a risk, or they kind of handled the situation in a really dumb way and they lost you, and you know what I'm saying? This feels like this person feels like they handled an empress in a like whatever, like they gambled with the empress. The Four of Pentacles in reverse can be like taking a gamble and losing, you know what I mean? Or just risky business, you know what I'm saying? This person may like really done some dumb things or just even one thing and now they feel like they lost you, or now they feel like you're unattainable. So how they're seeing you is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is how they're seeing you. They're seeing you as someone that maybe you're a teacher or you're a mentor. You're very wise, okay? This is someone that is very wise in whatever you're doing. They may see you taking a traditional approach to handle something. They may feel like you're seeking counsel as well for some type of upheaval or external negative force. This person may feel like you're literally trying to take them to court for some of you, okay? Or this is someone that is just seeing you as wise when it comes to, like when it comes to them, this person sees you as not welcoming it, not welcoming any apologies, or it's like you're resisting, I don't know, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, some type of negative opposing force surrounding an admirer. Like this person may feel like you're admired, okay? This person may see you as someone admired, but in the same sense, it's like you are not welcoming it, or it's like you're resisting flirting. Like they get a very professional, it's like they see you as like a very wise person. Maybe you're teaching something, or you're guiding people, or maybe they may feel also like you shared some type of advice with them, okay? I don't know, it's like you put a stop to something, but it's like they feel like you're because they do feel like there's some type of like force, I suppose, or unexpected change happening for you surrounding an admirer, or surrounding someone that, some type of admirer. I'm not gonna lie with you, Leo. For some of you, this person feels like you are like getting like, for some of you, this person feels like you're like taking a traditional approach to like this is like giving me like yeah, Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, it's like giving like restraining order vibes, something like that. Some of you, this person feels like you're taking a traditional approach. I don't want to get down that road because I'm not really getting that, but I kind of am. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Kind of ruthless. Okay. So, okay, this person is seeing you as someone that's wise, but very serious. Very serious. You're not welcoming like the flirtation. You're always trying to be the bigger person. You're always trying to like apply your own awareness in situations. They may also feel like you're sharing advice pertaining to a child, whether that's their child or your child, or you're trying to be wise when it comes to a child. They may see you as someone that's literally resisting investing into the connection because of a child. But yeah, they're just seeing you as like the bigger person here, or someone that is like acting in accordance to your higher awareness, or, you know, the Hierophant I like to refer to is like, okay, the High Priestess is like our intuition, how we navigate the darkness. And the Hierophant is like how we apply that in the real world. You know what I'm saying? How we apply that whole blueprint in the real world. And I feel like this person sees you applying yourself in a very conventional way, Because you're not welcoming, there's some type of like negative change with a child or something. I don't know what's going on. Or some of you, this person sees you like as a teacher. Maybe you're an elementary school teacher. The Page of Wands, there's something to do with children. There's something to do with children. For some of you, this person straight up feels like you're trying to be the bigger person because of children. Like maybe y'all dated for a short period and now you're kind of trying to be the bigger person, but you're resisting making any improvements with them because of children. They see you like a leader, like you're maybe you're involved in humanitarian, like you're doing something like humanitarian or something like that. It's like you're helping people, you're guiding people. You could be guiding children. You're very serious. You're mentoring children, or you're taking that higher road in the situation because there's children involved. So even though you're not welcoming them, you're choosing to kind of be the bigger person. I don't know. Like this person sees you as someone that's like slowing things down. Like this is you slowing things down. It's like everyone wants to talk to you. There's people that want to talk to you. Like everybody, okay, you can talk to me in a minute, okay? It's like they see you as someone that's like constantly asserting yourself in some type of way, or there's a lot of people that want to talk to you. There's a lot of people that want your opinion. There's a lot of people that have questions. They admire you. But with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's almost like they may feel like you're limiting yourself too. For some of you, this person may feel like you are putting yourself into a box because you're resisting just like letting, I don't know. This person may low-key feel like you're putting yourself into a box because you're trying to slow something down or you're not welcoming some type of change. Because it's like there's people that are wanting to talk to you. Some of you, this person felt, for some of you, I'm just going to be honest with you, this person feels like you guys belong together because their kids love you. Okay, so that's for some of you. That's not for all of you. Like this person may feel like my kids love you. Like I feel like we're just, and they may feel like they fucked up a good thing because the Empress is very nurturing, very motherly, someone that is a good mom. You know, it could be a good dad too. It's just the energy. It's like this person may feel like you're choosing to be the bigger person, and you're trying to set some type of boundary. But it's like the kids, it's like maybe their kids still come over. It kind of feels like this person feels like they messed up a good thing because the kids, like something to do with kids. I can't, sorry if that's not your story, but it's like they feel like they lost something valuable because their kids loved you. They may feel like you're giving guidance to their kids as well. But it's like the Queen of Cups, you're very nurturing, very loving. Okay, you're empathizing for some type of, this person may see you like empathizing for some type of negative force that's working against the younger generation, or you're trying to be wise when it comes to the children. Like maybe you're in a space where you're trying to take a traditional approach to, you know, a separation or something of that nature, but in the same sense, they feel like you're trying to slow things down or be wise when it comes to children, or you're trying to be the bigger person. Something to do with children, like you are like mentoring children. That's very specific. And if that's your story, sorry if that's not your story, but it's like you're mentoring people and it's like everybody just wants to talk to you. Like Leo. Oh, Leo's here. Like you're just nurturing as shit. Okay. So I don't know. Let's just see. Action this person plans on taking. Sorry if that's not your story, but it's like, I don't know. So action this person plans on taking is a Temperance. This person wants to like blend you in. For some of you, if this is like a newer thing where it's not that deep, this person is just feeling insecurities because they feel like you're unattainable, but they're recognizing that you would be a really good mom to their children. I'm sorry if that's not what you were looking for. It's kind of like they're recognizing your nurturing abilities or your abundance, and it is causing someone to want to integrate or blend. Like this person wants to like heal a situation. For some of you, this is someone that is going to be healing a discord between the two of you. I don't know, it does feel like this person is going to be sucking up a little bit. Okay, because we do Six of Pentacles in reverse to the Nine of Pentacles. It's like they're trying to restore the balance here. Like, this person may be aware that they took advantage of you, or they undervalued you, or they received more than they gave into a situation. And it does feel like someone's trying to restore the balance into some type of unfair dynamic. Two of Wands. Seven of Wands in reverse. This person wants to let their guard down. They may want to like share territory with you, or this is someone that is trying to I don't know, it does feel like someone that's trying to suck up a little bit, or it's someone that is trying to restore the balance in an unfair situation. For some of you, Leo, I'm just going to be honest with you. For some of you, this is someone that chose someone else and they're realizing the grass wasn't greener on the other side. For some of you, this person, this is very specific. This is a specific Leo read, so I'm sorry. For some of you, this person chose someone else and now they're trying to come back around and suck up because of children. Like, their children wanted you, okay? And that's speaking volumes. There's something to do with children. There's something, I can't help it. I'm very sorry if you don't have children or they don't. But there is this like, or they're just getting a more nurturing energy from you. It's like, this is someone that is trying to integrate you into their reality in some way, or they're trying to restore the balance between the two of you. It does feel like a bit of sucking up energy, because this person may feel like they did make some type of poor decision, or the grass wasn't, they may feel like they chose wrong. Okay. Ace of Wands. This person may feel like they've already missed some type of chance. So they're kind of tempering themselves, not going to the extremes, but also acknowledging like they're kind of going within or trusting their own intuition when it comes to what feels right. Okay. Like, this is someone that's kind of recognizing, okay, I need to like temper myself or control my own temper, or I need to like stop indulging or being a dink. Like, this is someone that's trying to temper themselves and bring themselves back to what feels right, because they're aware of some type of unfair dynamic. But as far as like direct action, there's not really a whole lot showing up. It's more so someone that's trying to, they're more so kind of pondering or recognizing where they messed up here, okay? It's someone that is trying to figure out how to bring harmony back in the connection with you. But as far as like actually taking action, if anything, they're just going to be sucking up this week. Okay, there's no like major decisions being made. They're just kind of like trying to spoil you or suck up somehow. Okay, in hopes to restore the balance between the two of you. If this is a newer energy where it wasn't that deep, this is someone that is trying to, they're trying to like integrate themselves into your reality a little bit more. Like, they're trying to like be around you more at work, or they're trying to like, they're trying to be around you more, but they're taking their time with it, because they either feel like it's one-sided, or they're hesitant. They don't want to be too daring. It's someone that doesn't really want to go to the extremes. There may also feel like be this energy where it's like damage control, if there is some type of history. So it's like, this is someone that's not really going to the extremes when it comes to a situation. So it's like they're trying to just blend themselves, like be around you more. Okay. I don't know, this is a weird reading. I'm sorry. I hate it when they get this specific, but does Leo have any feelings for this person? The Judgment just showed its face. Queen of Cups and the Seven of Wands in reverse. The Hangman. So you do have feelings for this person. However, you may lack the will to fight for the situation because of some type of new perspective. The Justice in reverse. King of Swords. So you have feelings for this person, but you also feel like you need to be emotionally mature when it comes to sharing territory. The Seven of Wands in reverse can talk about sharing territory, or being in positions where you're unable to defend yourself in the way that you feel like you should. So it's almost like you may feel limited or feeling trapped in some type of unfair dynamic. You feel trapped into some type of unfair dynamic, Leo. Or some type of new perspective makes you feel like this is an unfair situation or not an equal situation. And you lack the will to fight for the situation because you're recognizing it's either an unfair situation or not an equal situation. And you're trying to be emotionally mature when it comes to whether you give into it or fight for it or whatever it may be. But you may feel like you were put into a bit of an unfair situation is what I'm feeling. Because you do have deep emotion, or it's like, you do really care about this person, but you may feel like you're unable to defend yourself or protect yourself. It's almost like you feel like you're subject to an unfair situation. It's almost like awkward. Like if this is a newer energy, you feel like if this is a newer energy, you may feel like this person intentionally goes out of their way to come around you, which is fucking weird. That's weird. Don't do that, men. Okay, especially in like private places. Fuck off. It's weird, it's creepy. You couldn't be more tone deaf to the fears that women deal with. Get it to fucking get together. Like, don't do that. So it's like you may feel like this person is like putting you in a weird situation. Because I don't know, I'm specifically getting like you may share territory, or you feel like this person is constantly trying to share territory with you. And it's very awkward. Or they're just putting you in awkward situations. It doesn't have to be like literally sharing territory. They're just putting you in awkward situations. But you feel like you have to be emotionally mature. I don't know if those feelings are directed to this person or feeling like you need to be sensitive to the situation. Okay, I mean, give me one more in the Queen of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you want to know what this person's intentions are, or you're being very intentional when it comes to, just giving up on the situation, or recognizing it's like you're being very intentional with your investments, with which has you being wise on an emotional level. There is feelings, but I feel like it's more of a sensitivity to your value. Okay, I don't know, some of you it is pertaining to children, or it's like because you're thinking beyond your current emotional needs or situation. You're more so feeling like, okay, my sensitivities is it's like you're being very intentional. So this is a very specific reading, so I'm sorry. You're being very intentional. So I don't know, you feel like this person is putting you in an unfair situation and you're unable to defend yourself, or you don't want to defend yourself, and you're choosing to see what this person is getting at, or you're just, you understand the value in your own investments when it comes to, trusting your intuition when it comes to someone else's needs, whatever that means for you. But you could be done with a Libra. We have Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, Taurus, strong Taurus too. God, I hate that though, when men, like, even if you're at the park or anything, like, don't get up in my space like that. It's fucking weird. I don't like it. It's very creepy. Like, unless you know that person and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, men are so fucking tone deaf. For real, for real. Like, it's one thing to like try to chat with someone and have coffee or whatever. It's another thing to like come up on someone when they're in the fucking woods, or like just chilling by themselves, or at the park or something like that. Girls, I hope you know what I mean. Am I crazy? I think like it's weird. Like it's just weird. I don't like it. It feels very like, what am I supposed to do? Tell you to go away? Like, so you can give me your emotional breakdown? And they say women are emotional. But anyways, but I swear, some men are like tone deaf or too much aware of like women's fear of you. Like, all right. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Not all men are the same, but do you come with a label? Okay. I'm just saying, I think it's just a matter of respect. When you see a woman in her private era, you know what I'm saying, doing something private, or she's meditating, or she's, you know, whatever, you don't come up on a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing you're out for coffee, or you're in a public space and stuff like that, and you say, hi, hey, what's good? But in an intimate, you just don't come up on women like that. It's fucking creepy. For real. All right, what do we have for Virgo? Unless you know them, okay? I'm talking about, like, strangers. I'm talking about, like, strangers. It's just weird. And then they cling to you. It's like you can't get them fucking away. We got a clinger. All right, what do we have for Virgo? What is Virgo's person's feelings for the Virgo? 3 shuffles. Oops. All right, so in their feelings, Virgo, 10 of Swords in reverse. How they're seeing you, 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, action they're going to take, Page of Wands. So in this person's feelings, 10 of Swords in reverse. This person does not want things to end between the two of you, or this is someone that may feel like they're holding on to the situation by a thread, okay? This person also may feel like this is someone that is, if there is a history at all, this is someone that is willing to put their problems behind them in order to avoid an ending. The Empress. This person doesn't want the situation to end. They feel, and the 4 of Swords in reverse. I don't know, this kind of feels like someone that is trying to avoid playing victim in a situation because they ultimately want to support this or support you, or it's like they're kind of like blinded by the light of you, okay? They're blinded by your beauty or your support, or it's like this nurturing energy that has them feeling the need to be resilient through something that may be somewhat frustrating. Like I said, the 10 of Swords in reverse can be the energy of like putting your problems behind you, or like feeling like you're flagging a dead horse a little bit, but simultaneously being willing to overlook things and be resilient through the situation, because it's like they feel like maybe the two of you have children together, or if you're not with this person just feels like this is someone that just wants to nurture the situation. Like this is someone that is choosing to avoid playing victim or put their problems behind them because they just want to nurture the situation. Like this is someone that is, they're wanting to nurture the situation. Ten of Cups. Spreaded. So I don't know. It kind of feels like someone that is potentially feeling like they have to walk on eggshells with you, but simultaneously agreeing to that experience because they feel like the good outweighs the bad. Okay, so this week they may be in a space where they feel like they have to walk on eggshells a little bit, but they're also open to that. Because like you really are a good mom or a good dad, or you really are, or like a good partner for them, I should say, a divine feminine. You know, for some of you, it's like maybe this person is feeling a little bit burnt out with, you know, duties around children or a business or something that they're nurturing, but they're still in a space of trying to put their problems behind them because it's like they're here for the objective. This is someone that is ultimately wanting to nurture this connection, or it's like, this is a relationship, someone that's like nurturing the ground they stand on type of energy, but it's like they are low-key feeling burned out. I'm not gonna lie. But they're trying to put their, like, even if you're not in a relationship with this person, they're kind of feeling burnt out by the situation. They're a little bit exhausted, okay, with whatever. Maybe there's been just ignoring each other or something like that. They are a bit burnt out by the situation, but they're trying to like be like, whatever, I get it. I still love you. I still want to be with you. I still want to support you. It's like, it does feel like someone that's a bit burnt out, but they're still wanting growth here in the situation. Okay, or they're wanting 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords in reverse. Like they've made up their mind. They already want you. They know they value you. They want to give into the situation. They want to give all their support and generosity into the situation. They know they love you and want a relationship with you or want to maintain. For some of you, this person may feel like you're sharing something that is causing a lot of mental turmoil for you this week, whether you're sharing it indirectly or directly. And this person may be in a space of feeling like they need to show up for you in some way where, okay, maybe you're not completely, feeding into their cup, but they're in a space of like, who cares? It's like, I love you. I want to be there for you. It's like, so this person may be feeling burnt out themselves, but also recognizing you're sharing something that's causing you to feel some type of mental turmoil to some degree. Confidence. Okay. They may feel like you're struggling with confidence, or they may feel like there's fears you have in regards to the connection too, or relationship, or there's vulnerabilities you have, or fears or insecurities you have. But it's like, this is someone that feels the need to kind of show up for you. It's almost like someone, I'm not going to lie with you, Virgo. This person may feel like they have to go above and beyond to maintain or to obtain this relationship this week. And they're more than happy to do it, but they may feel like it's almost like they feel like they're trying to cater to your fears or insecurities, or there's something that is just causing you to feel hard on yourself, or it's like you're talking to them and it's like, yeah, man, this is stressing me out, or I'm kind of fearful of whatever is I'm being previewed to this week, or something like that, or something. It's almost like this person feels like they have to go above and beyond to like nurture something that is causing some type of restlessness or burnout or something like that, where this person feels like, okay, well, I'm burnt out too, but I also want to give into the situation, or I want to be there for you. So like whatever you need, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. It's like this person feels like whatever you need, I'm there. Okay. Or yeah, I can help you with that or whatever. So I really like it. You know what I mean? And they are seeing you as the 6 of Wands in reverse. So Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. This person may feel like you're like, this person may see you as someone that doesn't truly recognize how amazing you are. Okay, 6 of Wands in reverse can be someone that is underappreciated or undervalued, where, maybe they feel like you don't want unwanted attention too. 6 of Wands in reverse. They may feel like you don't want unwanted attention. They may feel like also a failed attempt has you somewhat humiliated or something of that nature. So 6 of Wands in reverse. Unhappy with choice. 3 of Pentacles. This person may feel like you're humiliated surrounding a bad choice you made, like at work. Okay, the 3 of Pentacles, maybe there was like a colleague, or for some of you, it's like they either feel like you're humiliated or unhappy with some type of choice you made within the workplace, or maybe you implemented resources to improve on the nature of a relationship here in a more professional dynamic, and you're kind of going home and telling your person like, oh, I can't stand this, or something like that. Or they feel like you're underappreciated. This person may feel like you're surrounding yourself too with people that just don't appreciate you, don't value you, and they feel like it's also messing with you in a real way. Okay. Like this person may feel, because 6 of Wands in reverse, underappreciated, undervalued. 6 of Wands in reverse can also be someone that is not looking for attention, but also doesn't really recognize like you're not looking for attention, Virgo. Like this person's like, you're not looking for attention. I see that. But you still deserve it. You still deserve to be appreciated. You still deserve to be valued. You still, you know what I'm saying? It's like this person seeing you like, no, you're not looking for attention, but you still deserve to be valued or appreciated. or something of that nature. And they may feel like on an independent level, like you're making poor choices when it comes to who you connect with, or who you build with, or who you, or even on a personal level, if you're not working with anyone specifically, they may feel like you're making a poor choice when it comes to trying to like you're working on something, but it's like you either lack confidence in it. It's almost like they feel like you're taking, they may feel like you're choosing like the safest route in something. That's the best way I can explain it, because you're not looking for attention, or you're already feeling humiliated by a failed attempt. And as much as you're desiring to improve or learn from that experience, it does have you feeling fearful to make any attempts further. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's kind of like the energy where they're seeing you like, okay, no, you don't want attention, or they're seeing you as someone that may have had some type of failed attempt. And because of that, now you're disconnecting from something. Maybe you're disconnecting from working with others in the workplace or something like that. Or you're having issues within the workplace of not being appreciated, something like that. For some of you, on a personal level, like I said, they may feel like you're lacking confidence, or you're somewhat humiliated by a failed attempt. You're not happy with your choice surrounding working with others, or you feel underappreciated by colleagues, something like that. I don't know, Virgo. This person is just seeing you in like a place of like, yeah, that failed, or yeah, you don't want attention, but you're still fucking badass. Just stop working with these like ding dongs, or just learn from it and move on. You know what I'm saying? Learn from it and move on. I don't know. This person feels like you're stuck on some type of poor choice or something like that, or you're having a hard time like bringing yourself into the limelight, or like strutting your stuff, like owning it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like this person feels like you're having a hard time. Maybe you won something, or maybe you deserve the recognition for something and you're not getting it. I don't know what's going on with that. So a lack of recognition has you unhappy with your work too, and your colleagues, or has you unhappy with something. I don't know. So, I mean, even if they don't even know you, or even if it's like a no contact, they're just seeing you as someone that's underappreciated. And you're working with ding dongs, okay? Or you're like trying to improve on the nature of relationship with people that are not even at your level. It's almost like you're trying to be the peacemaker, okay? But it's causing you some type of failure too with the Judgment. So Judgment. Because this person, they may feel like you're failing to recognize something. Six of Wands in reverse can be like failing to recognize something, or someone else is failing to recognize something. Judgment, Three of Pentacles. It's almost like there's something that is like right in your face. You're getting some type of wake-up call, but you're also, I don't know. I'm just going to move on from that. When it comes to them, again, they're seeing you as someone that is trying to take accountability. For some of you, this person feels like you're just feeling regretful in regards to working with someone, or connecting with someone, or collaborating with someone in some way, and you're trying to like own up to something. Because the Judgment is someone that is taking, like, they're not pointing the finger. It's someone that's like aware of their part in a situation. World in reverse. It was like an undesirable outcome, something like that. So I'm not, I don't know, I'm just going to get off that, Virgo. And for some of you, they're just seeing you like, Virgo, get on your horse. Like, you deserve attention. Why are you, for some of you, they just feel like you deserve more attention and you keep associating with, ding dongs. And it's like they feel like you're trying to seize a moment of something you feel called to, but you're also trying to you don't want the attention for it. You don't, Virgos, y'all can be annoying for that. Like, you don't want the attention for it. You don't want to be recognized for it or something like that. I mean, not all Virgos, but I know a lot of Virgos, and a lot of, especially the female Virgos, they can be like, they're so like classy. But then we have Beyonce, so I don't know. That doesn't really. Anyways, moving on. All right, what do we have for their action? We have Page of Wands. Why the Page of Wands? So I do feel like this person is communicating. Page of Swords. So there's lots of communication. I feel like this person is like Page of Swords, Tower in reverse. Page of Cups. Like, no worries, Virgo. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Wands. That's a lot of communication. That's a lot of rebuilding even. For some of you, this is someone that is rebuilding something with you, okay? Or they're feeling optimistic that the two of you can rebuild something. Or even if it's a current relationship, it's someone that is optimistic that it's like this is someone that is coming towards you with plans or ideas, or, okay, well, why don't we try this week? Or why don't you do this week? Or something like that. Like, this is someone that is... I don't know, communicating their thoughts, their ideas in regards to how to rebuild. It's almost like someone that is recognizing, Virgo, like it's not a loss, because they may feel like you're low-key humiliated because of a failed attempt, or you're just not even attempting because you don't want the attention, right? So they're communicating their ideas on to how to express something without causing crap, or to how to rebuild something or revisit something, like revisit an idea. There's ideas flowing here. Okay, there's ideas. Now, it is coming from a bit of an immature, naive place. The pages can be looked at as immature. I don't look at them as immature. I just look at them as, up for anything. You know what I mean? It's that type of energy. Like, this is someone that is up for anything. So if this is a newer energy where it's not that deep and it's not like a domesticated type thing, this is someone that is communicating with you in a place of like being up for anything. Yeah, we can talk, or yeah, we can do this, or, you should do that, or this or that. Or this is someone that is recognizing because of something they're seeing. Well, maybe you should revisit that, or redo this, or why don't you do that, Virgo? Like, you would be great for that. Like, there's a lot of unserious energy, but like very good intentions. The Page of Cups has good intentions. Okay, it can come off a little bit immature or naive or whatever, but it is coming from an innocent or good intended place. Okay, so this person is communicating with you in a like up for anything type of energy. Or why don't you, it's like they're communicating their thoughts or ideas because they're seeing something. Like, why don't you redo that? Or like, why are you stopping that just because of a flop? Or why are you stopping that just because of this? Like this is how we can do it better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure what that's pertaining to, because it doesn't feel like someone that's opening up their heart space to you. And if they are, they're just happy to talk to you. If this is someone that it's a deep connection, this is someone that's just happy as shit to talk to you or revisit the situation. Very happy, very like, yeah. They want to talk ideas. They want to make plans. They want to express their feelings, but also express their enthusiasm. Or it's like they're trying to like inspire you to some degree. Four of Wands, like, let's get together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's that song from? It's a kid's movie, I feel. Do, 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 do. It's like this person wants to get together. Like, yeah, let's do that. Oh, you want to go for coffee? I don't know. There's so much like, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go out. Let's have fun. Like, yes. Yeah, let's go for a drive. I can pick you up. Let's talk about that. This person wants to talk, Virgo. If it's a current long-term relationship, is someone that is trying to keep you on the up and up by, just keeping you up. You know what I'm saying? Tower in reverse is like they're keeping you up. So I like it. It's nice. What is Virgo's feelings for this person? Seven of Pentacles. You see this as something that is worth the investment. Okay. The Chariot. This is too many. Just give me one more. And the Two of Cups. You see this as your person. Point blank period. You see this as like an investment that is worth investing into. You understand the value of this person. You see this as your counterpart. You see this as someone that you share. It's like you see eye to eye with this person on a lot of things. I don't know. Your feelings, like, let's keep it going. You know what I'm saying? That's your feelings. So if it's a current relationship, it's like you want to keep investing into that situation. If it's not, it's just you're determined to move toward your partnership. You may be in a space where you are, the Seven of Pentacles can be like reevaluating things or like putting things, shifting perspectives, or there's like a shift in perspective that have you like, it's like you understand the value. The Seven of Pentacles can be like understanding the value of your effort or understanding the value of someone else's effort, and you're determined. You see this as a solid partnership or someone that it would be a solid partnership for you, and you're determined. The Chariot can be someone that sometimes has a very vengeful approach, but they're ultimately determined to like overcome conflict. I feel like you are determined to overcome conflict, or you're seeing this person as someone that's determined to overcome conflict, which makes you feel like this is worth the investment, because it's like you're not hitting a wall. It's like you feel like you and this person can make shit happen because you're both wanting to overcome conflict or make shit, or it's like you're both seeing eye to eye when it comes to putting in the work on something. Whatever that means for you. Okay. But it's like, yeah, you love the shit with this person. You see them as your person. You could be done with an Aries, we have Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Cancer. Could be any sign though as far as elements go. All right, quick break. Oh my God, I should have not have ate sushi. I never had that many carbs in fucking weeks all at once. And I ate it like fucking like 4 hours ago, I feel. Or longer now, because I've probably been on here for 2 hours. It's still full of shit. Like I ate too much. But it is what it is. Saji the Explorer. I look like the actress Neve Campbell. I don't even know who that is, so I don't think. I've been told I look like people, but I can't even remember who it would be. So I know I used to be told a lot that I look like some specific girl, but I can't even remember what her name is. So, and I looked her up and I don't really think, I didn't see it, you know what I'm saying? This is be honestly, I don't care what anyone thinks about it. Oh, thank you, Starlight, for doing that. I see you, boo. I appreciate that. But yeah, I had some sushi and tobiko. I fucking love tobiko. It's just too much rice. Like, let's not pretend like sushi's healthy. It's not. It's not too, it's not. But it is yummy. I haven't had it in a long time. You can't see it. Who are you saying, Neve? Do you mean, I know who Naomi Campbell is. Now, I know I don't look like her. But she's saying Neve Campbell or something. I'll look her up. Okay, and see. Okay, we're both brunette. I can kind of see it, I suppose. I still don't see it though. You know what I'm saying? But I can kind of, I guess I do kind of see it. It depends on the photo. Okay, depends on the photo. Such a, what's her zodiac sign? Is she a Gemini? Geminis are shapeshifters. Okay. Oh, she's a Libra. There you go. I've never heard of that. I've never even seen her before. But yeah, I can kind of see it, I suppose. She was on the crafts. Okay. Still here from Kelly. I don't even think I've seen the crafts. I don't think. I don't know. I'll watch movies sometimes and I can't remember that I watched them until I watch it again. And I'm like, oh, I feel like this looks familiar. Oh, God. Fasting. We were fasting now. She was on Scream. I've seen that, but I can't really remember it at the same time. Sorry, guys, I'm not a movie person. I think I'm no random movies. Let's get together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know the movie Scream, and I definitely probably watched it when I was younger, but I can't really remember it enough to know who was in it, other than the Scream guy. Guys, I literally don't remember. I'm terrible at movie references. Okay, Junior has always is frustrated with me because he loves movies. I don't fucking know what. I don't know. Honestly, could care less when it comes to movies. I'm just gonna be honest with you, unless I do care. You know what I'm saying? Life's a movie. Okay. Scream. Oh, maybe I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that. Do you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of Scary Movie. That's what I was thinking of. I don't think I've seen Scream. Sometimes I'll get into a mood where I really want to sit down and watch a movie, but it's usually when I'm by myself and I'm in like a girly mood. You know what I'm saying? Like the last movie I watched was what was the last movie I watched? Like the last movie I actually sat down and watched, I feel, was last year. It was around February. No, it would have been in 2024, actually. I watched that Cruella movie. Whenever that Cruella movie came, Cruella, yes, that's what I watched. And I actually sat down and I watched the whole thing and I enjoyed it. And I thought it was a very inspired. I liked it. I liked the vibe, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of gave me the Devil Wears Prada vibes. And actually, the Devil Wears Prada is actually probably one of my favorite like girly movies. So if you like the Devil Wears Prada, Cruella, it was a similar vibe. I don't know. I like the vibe. But yeah, I'm not really into movies unless I'm in the mood. Which is not very often, really. Like, even with Junior, like, Junior could sit there and watch movies. I'm fucking doing something else. I never watch movies with him. He'll watch movies and I'm never there. Ever. Or hockey or TV shows. I used to be like addicted to that one show like when I was younger called Two Broke Girls, but they stopped making them. But I like that show. It was kind of, if you ever seen the show Two Broke Girls, it's actually like, when I was younger, I found it inspirational because like they were literally two broke girls and like they figured out how to make money and made a business and shit like that. So when I was younger, I liked it. But when I was younger, I liked movies, I think, but all right, Libra. I'm just not into movies. I'm sorry. This is not my thing, okay? It's just not my thing. All right, what do we have for Libra? Tarot's like a movie, kind of. You know what I'm saying? All right. What do we have for Libra? What is Libra's person's feelings for the Libra? 4 more. What is Libra's person's feeling? Two more for the Libra. Oh. Three shuffles. Oh, so in their feelings, 5 of Pentacles, how they're seeing you, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Action they plan on taking, the Hermit in reverse. All right. So feelings, they're feeling abandoned, really. They're feeling out in the cold. I mean, why the 5 of Pentacles? Pretty self-explanatory. Emperor in reverse. Hierophant in reverse and the Lovers. Well, this person may feel like they were abandoned or they feel out in the cold because they didn't take control, or this is someone that may feel like they wasn't wise when it comes to choices in this connection. Like this person feels like they made unwise choices when it comes to choices in this connection. Like this person may feel like because they didn't conform or they didn't commit. It's almost like this person feels like they got abandoned because they didn't commit. Like they chose to not commit. Or there was some type of major choice involved. This person may also be feeling somewhat rigid toward the situation because of a difference in values, but they're still feeling this connection strongly. Like this is someone that feels a very strong connection. They may also feel like they were abandoned or they feel out in the cold because they need to make some type of major choice, Libra, in consideration of matters of the heart, and they feel so small, okay? They feel like they can't make some type of choice or they're too intimidated to make some type of choice. I don't know. It kind of feels like someone that knows they're out in the cold because they're not making some type of choice or they're not committing or something like that. But in the same sense, they're also feeling intimidated by either a difference in values between the two of you, or they're feeling intimidated by, you know, a choice between two or matters of the heart or something like that. So I don't know, this person feels this connection strongly, but they lost the faith or they're losing the faith in regards to whether the two of you can actually have a relationship. And they're feeling like super small, okay? They feel intimidated a little bit. All right, so how they're seeing you is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. But yeah, they are feeling this connection strongly. Why the Page of Pentacles in reverse for how they're seeing Libra? the Tower and the Ace of Wands. Well, this person may feel like you're being overly critical on them. Like they may feel like you're, in fact, let's just put it this way. This person may feel like you are destroying, how do you say, being quite destructive or daring in the situation, or even daring them to act in accordance to a particular, it's like this person may feel like you're being very cautious or critical on them because of some type of sudden upheaval or epiphany that has you acting in a more daring way, where you're almost trying to push the boundary a little bit. It's almost like this person sees you as someone that is trying to inspire action to some degree, but they may feel like you're, it's almost like this person feels like you're pushing for a specific outcome without telling them what that is directly, or with being critical on every act that they try to do. It's almost like this person doesn't know how to approach you because they feel like you're being overly critical on them. They sense this energy where you're observing them, or you're disappointed in something, and they feel like you're kind of being destructive and daring when it comes to the situation to initiate some type of action. But in the same sense, they feel like any attempts they do make, or they feel like you would be very critical on any attempts that they do make, or you have been very critical on any attempts that they do make. Okay. So I don't know. They low-key feel like you're being a bit manipulative, to be honest with you, because of some type of upheaval or sudden realization that has you acting in a more daring way, trying to push for something. But they feel like you're being overly cautious or critical on them. They may also feel like you're dealing with some type of short-term bump in the road on a financial, like they may feel like you're short-term focused right now because of some type of bad news in earthly matters or money matters or something like that, that has you, driven to do things differently, or you're trying to, you're more short-term focused right now when it comes to personal money matters. Like they feel like you're being quite destructive. It's almost like they feel like energetically you're putting this wall between the two of you, like of fire, and it's like you're expecting them to walk through that fire, or you're expecting them to still see or understand what you want, or they feel like you're not taking a tangible approach to what you want, so it's like you're like something is not practical. I don't know. They feel like you're being super cautious on them. 4 of Cups. Ignoring, lacking tolerance for any attempts made, or they feel like you're ignoring any attempts, rejecting any attempts. I don't know. They feel like you're being really hard to deal with, Libra. I'm not going to lie. Or they feel like you're being super critical on them. Okay. I'm just going to move past that. Action this person plans on taking is the Hermit in reverse. Oops. Why the Hermit in reverse? So, okay, 7 of Pentacles. So this person is trying to come out of their hole a little bit. However, they're coming out of their hole with reason, okay? They're coming out of their hole, or they're trying to, like, they may have been in a period of introspection or trying to gain understanding in a situation, and now they're this week kind of coming out of that space, understanding the value of you, but also coming towards you with logic and reason around a lack of opportunity surrounding a housing situation, or like this person may be saying, listen, I want to invest into you, or I want to make this happen, but let's be reasonable when it comes to whether we can actually make this happen, or whether there's even opportunity, or whether, there could be issues around, I don't know, maybe you have issues in regards to where they live too, for some of you, or something like that, because this person is coming towards you with logic and reason, because they do see the value in you, They've been in their hole. They've been in a period of introspection. They want to invest into this, but they're also trying to talk some sense into you is what I feel, or they're trying to like take a more logical approach to how the two of you can invest into this with knowing that there's limited opportunities to some degree. So they're coming to you with reason and logic. And honesty, mind you. This person may be honest as well about how maybe they've been ignoring you because they felt unwelcomed or pushed away, and they still want to invest into the situation, but they're also not wanting to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? And they may bring up topics around a lack of opportunity or something like that. What is Libra's feelings for this person? King of Cups in reverse and the Strength in reverse. You may be bitter toward this person. Really, you're angry. You're vulnerable. You may be feeling vulnerable to the situation. The Five of Cups and the Nine of Cups. See, some of you have a lot of fears or triggers when it comes to this situation because of past disappointments or past traumas. For some of you, Libra, you were traumatized by this person in the past, and it has like left this like blockage in the heart space, sorry. It's like you may be feeling a blockage within your heart space because there's triggers. Like this is like a trigger response or a trauma response when it comes to someone's true desires with you. Because there is a desire in the situation, but there's also you focusing on the negatives of someone's desires with you or what their true intentions are. Is it like a greedy me type of energy? And it stemmed from something in the past, whether this person caused the trauma for you or whether someone else caused the trauma that you're bringing into the situation, but there's definitely some type of trauma response going. And given that this is your feelings, I feel like there's some element of awareness on that, but you do feel on a more lighter scale of things, you feel left out of what you feel left out of this person's life, or you feel like this person is focused on the negatives of your emotional stance on a situation. And that's also still triggering though. So you feel unheard. And like I said, some of you are just focused on the negatives of this person's desires for you because of something. See, Five of Cups is trauma, or it's some type of negative experience you've had with this person, or there's something that's being triggered. Okay. And, you know, depending. Now, if this person caused this trauma response, you just have to accept the fact that you will never be able to heal that trauma response until the person you're dealing with resolves whatever caused it. For everybody, that goes for everybody. You will never be able to heal, a trauma response that is not resolved or is not, or at least depending on what it was, it hasn't been given enough time to like heal or something like that. Or like, is this something you're willing to, will you ever be able to heal? I don't know. There's major triggers here and fears associated with past trauma surrounding this person's true desires or contentment with you feeling sad. You know, this is someone sitting in a place of, yes, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. Oh, too bad you're sad. You know what I'm saying? And there's some type of like anger you have toward that type of response. Some of you guys are feeling left out of this person's family with the Five of Cups. Because the Five of Cups in reverse would be like, okay, being able to let go of the past or moving past the pettiness, because you're open to those two cups. You're open to resolve. You're open to better choices, or someone is trying to resolve things with you. But if you feel like there's no acknowledgement of the past or of the sadness or disappointment that was caused, you're having a hard time giving your full support because you feel like they're not willing to acknowledge the sadness or disappointment or trauma that it caused you. So there's this open wound going on. So like I said, maybe this person never even done it to you. Maybe it's just trauma response from the past for you. So you're having a hard time giving it your full support. I don't know, this kind of feels like anger, because you feel like someone is content or happy with you being sad. Like when you're sad, someone else is content, someone is satisfied. And if that's really true, if you really feel like that is true, get the hell out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You're having a hard time giving this person your full support because you're angry or, yeah. There's emotional baggage here. Or you feel like this person is insensitive to some type of emotional wound or something of that nature. You know what I mean? So, because you may feel like if it's a newer energy, they're focused on the negatives of your true desires with them because you wasn't willing to give your full support from the get-go or whatever it may be. I don't know. It feels like you're hurt and you need some love, and I don't see this person giving you a whole lot of love. They're giving you reason and logic though, and coming from a good place. So, you know what I'm saying? But you could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo. All right. Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Hierophant in reverse. Okay. 3 shuffles. What do we have for Scorpio? What is Scorpio's person's feelings? For the Scorpio. Three shuffles. What is Scorpio's person's feelings? Hey, Ambassador Scorpio. So in their feelings, Scorpio, the Lovers in reverse, how they're seeing you, the 9 of Pentacles, action they plan on taking, Sun in reverse. All right. So in this person's feelings, Lovers in reverse, there's definitely a lack of trust. They may feel like there's misaligned values between the two of you. They are feeling a strong disconnect. Knight of Cups in reverse. They may not be trusting the situation because of some type of in and out energy on an emotional level. High Priestess in reverse. So this is someone that just straight up does not trust the situation. To be quite honest with you, Scorpio, I'm just going to be honest. They may not even be feeling the connection as strongly at all, okay? They're not overly wooed by the situation because they feel like it's too inconsistent. Or it's like this is someone that is disconnecting from this in and out energy on an emotional level. I don't know. They just feel tension. Like this is someone that is recognizing that, okay, when I'm around you or when we talk, I feel tension, but I don't feel love. Like this is someone that just only feels tension at this point. So now the Lovers in reverse it could be a lost love or a past love or something like that. But they're definitely recognizing that this connection just brings a feeling of tension. Not anything good. It's just tension. And it has them not overly inspired by the situation. So it's not a whole lot of feeling. But how they are seeing you is the 9 of Pentacles. So they are seeing you as someone that is self-sufficient, a self-made boo, someone that's going through some type of glow up, or it's like you're financially independent, you're single, ready to mingle, you know. Ace of Wands in reverse. One more on the 9 of Pentacles. And the Empress. So they're seeing you as someone that is very, very abundant. Um, They're seeing you as someone abundant, having a lot of growth. Now, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. They may see you like very independent. They may see you as well. When it comes to them, maybe you put a stop to the situation, or you're not really inspired to initiate anything because you don't want to get pregnant, or there's something about children or not wanting children that has you kind of staying in your own lane. Because they're seeing you in a good light, to be quite honest with you. They're seeing you as someone very abundant, nurturing, beautiful, handsome, independent. You're self-made, confident, boo. You're well supported. They may feel like you're in a space where you don't want to be daring for whatever reason because you've accumulated some level of independence, or it's like you're kind of enjoying the single life right now. Because they're seeing you in a space of like everything's going well. Why would I mess that up? Two of Pentacles. You may have regained control of your financial situation, or it's like you're finding balance, you're making things work, you got a solid work-life balance going on. It's like you're busy, you're booked and busy type of thing, but it's like things are going well. If you're in a relationship with this person, this is someone that is feeling a lack of intimacy with you, and they may just have pent up sexual tension for real. So they're lacking trust in the connection when really they're just High Priestess in reverse can be, and the Lovers in reverse, that's like a lack of intimacy or, you know, pent up tension, you know what I'm saying? And they may be seeing you as someone that's not really in the mood because it's like you're booked and busy, you know what I'm saying? You're tending to the kids, you're tending to that, you're tending to everything. But when it comes to, you know, the fun stuff, it's like they may feel like no. They may feel like you're being a bit of a blocker, you know what I'm saying? So if you're in a relationship, like I said, they're just seeing you as someone that's in a relationship with them, but you're kind of single, you know what I mean? Or you're at least not giving them any intimacy, or they're feeling a lack of intimacy or something like that. And you're feeling, well, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? I'm making money, or I'm beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And it's like they're over here like with pent up energy. Yeah. But if you're not in a relationship, this is someone that's just frustrated because they feel like the situation is done, or there's a lack of trust, or they don't feel the connection as strongly as they once did, and they're more so recognizing that this just causes them more tension or whatever it may be, and that's about it. So action this person plans on taking, the Sun in reverse. So they may come off a little bit conceited, or just they're not expressing themselves at all. The Sun in reverse is someone that can have a hard time expressing themselves, and it can come off as ego or conceitedness, or it's just someone choosing not to express themselves. Two of Cups in reverse. So this is someone that's definitely lacking optimism. The Hangman and the Hangman in reverse. So if you're in a relationship with this person, this is someone that's going to conform to the way things have been, but they're going to show you an insane amount of egotism and disinterest, okay? Because they feel like the two of you are not seeing eye to eye on something, and they don't have optimism that things are going to change anytime soon, so they're just keeping their distance. So if this is a long-term relationship, they're going to maintain things as per usual, but they're not bringing a whole lot of life into the connection because they themselves feel like their needs are not being met. So they're presenting you with some level of egotism, okay? And they're not being expressive about it. It's just like that disconnect that is it's like a loud disconnect. If you're not in a relationship with this person, this is someone that lacks optimism in the situation, and they're being wise when it comes to either a lack of interest on their part, or they're being wise when it comes to you not really being interested in them, and they're just choosing to not express themselves at all. So You're not really getting anything from this person at all. If you're the masculine, it's quite similar, except this person may feel like you're no longer attracted to them, or you're having a hard time with that, something like that. And it's still causing the disconnect. All right. But there's definitely something with intimacy or misaligned values surrounding intimacy or surrounding connection or surrounding sex, really. There's something about that. Okay. Let's see. Your feelings for this person, 5 of Swords. 7 of Swords in reverse. Uh-oh. 3 of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so you're definitely feeling at odds with the situation, potentially feeling a little bit outsmarted too, or you're feeling like you're desiring extreme clear communication, but you're also recognizing someone is unwilling to improve on the nature of the relationship, or someone is willing to cooperate. Like you may be feeling some type of guilt, or you're feeling like someone is walking away. I don't know, 5 is, because the 7 of Swords, because this kind of feels like maybe you're not interested in them either. But with the 7 of Swords in reverse, I do feel like you have a desire to turn over a new leaf, but you're at odds with yourself with the situation because you're in desperate need of clear communication, or you're in a space of wanting more effort. It's almost like you're trying to prove a point to this person. Like, I want you, but I also feel like I need to go at things a different way because you're not learning some type of pattern. If you're in a long-term relationship with this person, you may feel like you're dealing with a little bit of a deadbeat, where it's like they're wanting intimacy without being a team player themselves, something like that. Or if you're not in a relationship with this person, you feel at odds with the situation because you want to turn over a new leaf, but you feel like this person isn't doing their part, or you know, implementing whatever they need to implement to get on the same page. So I feel like, I don't know, 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords in reverse. Like you're kind of standing your ground, or feeling the need to stand your ground. But with the 7 of Swords in reverse, I feel like you may be starting to feel like that's not working. Like you're starting to feel like the statement you're trying to prove is not getting you the outcome you want. So now you're a little bit at odds with, okay, well, now what do I do? They're not getting on the same page, or they're not investing, or they're not giving a shit, or they're not whatever. Now what do I do? Strength in reverse. I don't know. I feel like you were trying to go to the extreme, Scorpio, when it comes to getting more effort from someone, and it just has them walking away. I mean, I just got to clarify that 7 of Swords in reverse, because you guys with the Moon, and the Ace of Swords. So you may be feeling guilty, you know, about some type of clear, decisive communication. Because with the Moon, it's like you're realizing that things aren't what they appear to be, or you're becoming aware of something. Some of you guys are fearing or regretting, being silent, like, I don't know. Because this is like asserting some type of clear communication, or giving someone some type of clear communication. But there's also some smoke and mirrors over it. It's almost like you may have communicated with someone in a very precise, direct way. Like, of course, that's the truth. Why wouldn't that be my truth? But maybe it wasn't your truth. It's almost like you may have told someone like, okay, I'm done. Or like you may have like sliced through something very harshly, but you may be regretting it because you're aware that either things aren't what they appear to be, or you're aware that you yourself wasn't really real with yourself on an emotional level. So now there's some guilt when it comes to making some type of final decision with some type of communication, because now you feel like someone's walked away or lost interest. And now you don't know what to do because you feel like you've already pierced through something with very clear communication where you may feel like you can't go back on that, whatever that means for you. So I don't know. I feel like you're at odds with the situation. Not really in your feelings as much as you are feeling at odds with it because you feel like someone isn't doing anything. And now you don't know what to do. And you may have some fear in regards to communicating again or communicating from a more honest or transparent place. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. We also Gemini, strong Taurus, and Leo. And Pisces. Lord have mercy. She wants attention as she can come. All right. What do we have for Sagittarius, universe, spirits, and guides? What is Sagittarius' person's feelings for the Sagittarius? 4 shuffles. One more. What is Sagittarius' person's feelings for the Sagittarius? 3 shuffles. And they're feeling Sagittarius. 7 of Swords in reverse. How they're seeing you. Queen of Cups. Actually, I plan on taking the High Priestess. Well, all right. So in their feeling, 7 of Swords in reverse. They may be wanting to turn over a new leaf with you, or it's like they're wanting to be honest with you, or I don't know. Let's see. What's the 7 of Swords in reverse? 7 of Swords in reverse can just be someone that feels stupid. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. Or they feel like they need to do something a different way. Why the 7 of Swords in reverse for this person's feelings? Oh my goodness. With the Emperor in reverse. And the 2 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Okay, so now it's kind of feeling 7 of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person has a conscience in the situation. Okay, like this is someone that is trying to make more time for you, but also feeling like limited when it comes to, or it's like they're trying to, I feel like this is someone that's a little bit back and forth with the situation. They're kind of trying to balance their work and life, or they're trying to balance their money and your priorities, or whatever it may be. Like this is someone that's trying to keep everything into balance. They have some type of conscience when it comes to, like, let's just put it this way. This person knows you want them to show up in their life in a certain way, okay? They know you want them, like, this person knows they're showing up in a way that's not really up to par, okay? It's almost like this person regrets, for some of you, this person regrets, like, being a people pleaser or something like that, or they're regretting, they have some, I don't want to even call it regret, because I feel like it's more of a conscience, because with the 2 of Pentacles there, this person is in a space of like trying to maintain their balance, or it's like they're kind of back and forth about something, or having a hard time taking control because they're trying to like keep the peace or keep things in balance. So it's almost like this person knows that they're not showing up for you, or they didn't show up for you, if it's like a past person, whatever, as much as they could. And it's like they may feel like they either want to be honest about that, or they want to turn over a new leaf when it comes to the situation. like do things a different way. I don't know. Two of Wands in reverse. I don't know. This is someone that's dealing with extreme hesitancy, and they seem to have a conscience about it, and they want to turn over a new leaf, but they're also feeling like this is someone that basically wants to choose you, or they want to make time for you, but there's also a strong hesitancy or feeling limited by fear or feeling limited by, it's like this is someone that's feeling limited or feeling hesitant, and it's like they have a conscience about it. Emperor in reverse. So I feel like this person wants to turn over a new leaf with you, but they want to be extremely honest about their own hesitations when it comes to what they can offer you versus what they can't. It's almost like someone that's aware that I can't offer you this, or this is starting to feel like it's not in my control, or this aspect is starting to feel like it's not in my control. So as much as I'm wanting to make time for you or make you a priority or do whatever, they're also dealing with extreme hesitation because of limitations that they feel like they're faced with. So it kind of feels sad, like you're dealing with someone that wants to be your man and they want to show up, but they're also feeling like they're unable to, or they're feeling like they're like trying to keep things in balance. So I don't know, they just feel stupid. It's almost like someone that knows that they're not showing up for you as much as they could. So let's just put it this way. This person wants to turn over a new leaf with you, but they also want to be completely honest from the get-go about what's in their control versus what's not. Or it's like they're trying to make time for you, but there's also a lot of hesitations and feeling limited, or something like that. So I don't know, I feel like this person knows that they fumbled to some degree, but in the same sense, they don't know if they like reconcile with you or whatever, if whatever caused them to fumble or whatever is causing this limitation, they don't know if that's even in their control, or they're still dealing with the same hesitancies or limitations that make them have a conscience when it comes to the whole situation. So it's almost like there's still an issue or still something that they feel is not in their control, and they may be wanting to be honest about that. I don't know. Because how they're viewing you is the Queen of Cups. It's like they're seeing you as someone that's like, you know, being a sweetheart or overlooking, or they're seeing you as very nurturing, kind, empathetic, understanding. It's like you're being understanding. It's like you're willing to overlook things. I don't know. They may be seeing you as someone that is open to overlook things as too. With the Six of Cups in reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles. Tower in reverse. For some of you, this person is seeing you as like being very kind or overlooking, surrounding, like I understand. Like, for example, if this person in the past, because again, it kind of feels like someone that wants to turn over a new leaf with you, but they want to do it on a fresh start or on a clean slate or whatever. And if there is some type of negative past, or if they, for example, if you were dealing with a man that said, you know, like guys that can come off like they got it all going on, and everything's flawless and they got lots of money, they really don't, you know what I'm saying? They just say stupid things in the moment, you know what I'm saying? It's like this is someone that they're seeing you as someone that's like understanding. It's like, no, I understand. Like you're overlooking some type of rose tinted view, or you're overlooking a negative past. It's like you're giving your support to something new. It's like they're seeing you as someone that is very stable yourself, very intuitive, psychic, you know, a good mom, someone that is caring, but it's almost like this person is seeing you as someone that is willing to overlook. So maybe the two of you have already had some type of conversation, okay, or something like that. But they're seeing you as someone that is willing to overlook some type of rose-tinted view of something, or you're willing to overlook a negative past. On a personal level, this person sees you as someone that's kind of growing up, to be honest with you. Six of Cups in reverse can be like growing up. And with the Queen of Cups, like it's like you're moving more into a mother type of energy, or you're moving into more of a nurturing energy where you're, you know, you're healing your own negative past situations, or you're healing your own childhood shit, or you're growing up. Essentially, you're overcoming your own insecurities surrounding a negative childhood, or surrounding a negative past, or you maybe even like healing like your ancestors' trauma, for crying out loud. Like this is like healing a negative past, like with divine timing. Like you're entering a new era. You're entering like the mother phase of you know, the femininity. Is like they're seeing you as someone that has matured greatly on an emotional level. So if you have a long history with this person, this is someone that sees you as you've matured greatly on an emotional level, and you seem to be, you know, offering some type of opportunity or something of that nature. And if this is, you know, a newer person, they're just seeing you as someone that's very nurturing, mature. Maybe they're seeing you as someone that's helping them to heal from something too negative. It's like they're seeing you as someone that is offering stability. It's like with time, okay? With time, things will work out. I don't know, they're seeing you as someone very in tune with your heart space. Sensitive, yes, but also emotionally aware and grounded and healing, and you're growing up. It's like you're tending to your own emotional needs. You're tending to the needs of, you know, the new, but also leaving a spot for like everything you've, it's almost like you're giving this person grace, or they're seeing you as someone giving yourself grace for a negative past as well. So I don't know, they're seeing you as someone that is very sweet, like it's a sweetheart type of energy, very caring, overlooking, you understand. So action this person plans on taking is the High Priestess. All right. High Priestess with the Magician. The High Priestess isn't really a whole lot for action. I'm not going to lie. That's someone that is going within, trying to trust their intuition. Magician, Moon in reverse. Okay, Hermit in reverse. So High Priestess for action. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't really feel like a whole lot of action. It kind of feels like someone that is influenced by subsiding anxiety surrounding things that had them nervous, or things that had them withdrawn. Like this is someone that may have been in a period of being withdrawn, where now they feel like they can go within and trust their own desires because they have hidden knowledge, or they're it's like they have the knowledge they need, let's just put it that way, because they're influenced by some type of vulnerable conversation, or if they were vulnerable about their own fears or anxieties, or, you know, potential crises or dangers that they may be going through. It's like this is someone that feels like, okay, now I can act in accordance to my own desires because that anxiety is lifted. It's almost like some of you, this is like, maybe you've already had this conversation, or you're having it in the near future, because this is someone, their action is like, you know, going within and trying to navigate a dark situation in the most intelligent way, or it's like they're trying to trust their intuition when it comes to they're trusting their own hidden desires, let's just put it that way. And they feel like they feel like this is someone that is kind of being discreet when it comes to navigating. They're not really saying a whole lot. They're influenced by this invigorated feeling of like, okay, it's like they have subsiding anxiety because of a vulnerable conversation. Now, if you wasn't in direct communication with this person, this is someone that their intuition is kind of guiding them towards you because something is easing their anxieties or easing their fears surrounding it's like this person may have felt like a little bit paranoid by the situation, or they may have felt limited or something of that nature. The Hermit in reverse can be someone that has felt at one point like, you know, like they didn't want to be isolated from you, but they had to be out of fear or like unwanted isolation. Like this is someone that was isolated, or they were, I don't know why this is so dramatic. How can I explain this? Like this is someone that may have felt like they were cut out of your life in a way they didn't want it to happen like that, but now they're influenced by, oh, I'm not cut out of Sag's life anymore. Or it's like their action is going within to trust their own hidden desires with you, because there's an ease in nature when it comes to whether they can even connect with you like that, because something is easing they're either trusting their intuition when it comes to you will understand, or the two of you have already had some type of conversation that makes them feel like, okay, you understand. Now I feel safe, you know, going after my desires when it comes to Sag, and I'm going to try to navigate the situation in the wisest way and, you know, figure it out. It's almost like this person is in a space where they feel like they have room to figure something out, and they're feeling powerful. It's like their fears are where they're nowhere. Okay. And this feeling like they have to avoid you. It's almost like you're dealing with someone that felt like they had to avoid you, and now they feel invigorated because whatever caused them to avoid you, or whatever caused them to, whether that was distance, like if you live with them, or even if literally, like maybe this person felt like they couldn't even call you up or something. They feel like the anxiety when it comes to that is lifted because of some new form of hidden knowledge they have through an intimate conversation, or because they're trusting their intuition when it comes to you will understand. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. So their action is trusting their intuition when it comes to you will understand, or their action is just feeling at peace, feeling like they can figure it out. They have time to figure it out. And now they feel powerful because they no longer have anxiety about something that had them paranoid with you, or about something that made them feel like they had to withdraw from you. Your feelings for this person, Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys may be feeling like it's a missed opportunity, or you're feeling like things are a bit unstable. Why is all the fours in reverse? 444. So, the Devil. You're feeling, okay. Three of Swords. So, you may feel like you missed an opportunity a little bit. I don't know why that's coming out, but I can't help but say that. And you feel like you need to be resilient and kind of keep your mental anguish about the situation to yourself, because you feel like there's something about the situation that's unattainable, or you feel like you need to keep your loneliness or thoughts to yourself because you feel like, what's the point? It's unattainable, or I've already missed an opportunity. Or you feel like you're trying to move on from this, but it's also, I don't know, some of you guys are feeling like you missed an opportunity. I don't know why you're feeling that way. Let's get one more. The Ace of Wands. You know, there's a lack of stability here with all these fours and everything's in reverse. You may feel like things are very unstable and you're trying to be resilient. You feel like you have to keep your thoughts to yourself. You're inspired to, I don't know, I feel like you feel like this is unattainable. You may feel like you missed an opportunity. You're trying to be resilient. You may be dealing with a Virgo because Virgo's person was dealing with their own shit as it was, but they still felt the need to be resilient. Okay, so some of you guys are dealing with a Virgo because you're still inspired to make something happen, but you also low-key feel like things are very unstable. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know your feelings. 5 of Swords in reverse. So you're trying to avoid escalating conflict, or you're just trying to avoid drama or games with this person. I don't know. I feel like you've just accepted the fact that I can harbor this torment, or I can harbor this mental anguish I'm dealing with. And you feel like things are unstable. It's like you're motivated to still keep things moving and you are open to be transparent with this person. But you also low-key feel like the situation's unstable. I don't know. Maybe you feel like this person is seizing other opportunities, or you feel, I don't know. It's almost like you feel like I have no choice but to be like resilient in the situation. Like, what else am I going to do? I don't know. Very unstable. I don't know. I'm tired. All right. You could be dealing with a Virgo. We have strong Virgo energy. We also have Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, strong Pisces, Aries. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Hey, pretty gremlin Karma Tarot. What's good? All right. Just give me a second, guys. I just want to wake myself up a little bit. You're welcome, Caleb. $11.11. Make a wish. I feel like the energy is really weird right now because it's like really peaceful and calm, but it's also very detached. You're welcome. All right. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? What is Capricorn's feelings, or what is Capricorn's person's feelings for the Capricorn? Good morning. Wakey wakey. Good morning. Good morning, Charlie. All right, what do we have for Capricorn? What is Capricorn's person's feelings for the Capricorn? What is Capricorn's person's feelings for the Capricorn? 3 shuffles. And their feelings, 2 of Pentacles. God, all this indecision is coming out tonight. These cards came out so many times tonight for everybody. It's pissing me off. So 2 of Pentacles and their feelings, how they're viewing you, 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Action they plan on taking, though, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, in their feelings, 2 of Pentacles. This person is in a space of definitely feeling like you are a priority to them, okay? They may be in a period where they are trying to balance a lot, okay? Or there's a lot of work-life balance or whatever it may be, but it's also someone that wants to make time for you, or they're wanting to make more time for you. They could be a little bit embarrassed because of some type of negative past between the 2 of you that they do want to move on from. Like, this is someone that wants to move on from some type of negative past. Also, I feel like this person is considering detaching themselves from something in the past in order to make you more of a priority, okay? So yeah, I feel like this person wants to find ways to nurture the situation, or this is someone that is just wanting to make this more of a priority. And I feel like if there is some type of negative history between the 2 of you, they're wanting to move on from that. They're trying to play around with what their options are, or what they can do, or how they can make more time for dates with you, or how they can just involve you in their life more. They may be in a period where they're kind of stuck between 2 lives right now. They may be kind of making adjustments, or they're still in the process of detaching from something in their past too. But they're kind of in a space where they're giving this their full support. They're open to healing a negative past, or they're in an adjustment period where they're still kind of detaching from something in their past, and they're still trying to cater to their children's mother's needs and your needs, or there's that kind of weird energy for some of you. And for others of you, it's just this person is in a space of wanting to make adjustments so the 2 of you can heal a negative past, and they're wanting to make you a priority, basically. This person wants to make you a priority because you are their queen. Okay. The person is like, you are their queen. Oh, 7 of Swords though. We won't look at this. They're being super strategic, I feel. I feel like this person is just being super strategic. They got a plan. They're planning, they're strategizing. They're planning, they're strategizing. I mean, if they're the ones that had the negative shit in their past, I feel like they're being super strategic when it comes to how to move on from that. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like if there is communication, or they're kind of back and forth about communication, they're trying to, like, this is someone that is trying to say something the right way because they're aware it's like it's a bit fragile or something like that. But yeah, they want to support you, and they feel like you are their queen. They want to make more or king. Okay, take it however you want to take it. Okay. But yeah, they want to make you a priority. Now, when it comes to how they view you, 2 of Wands in reverse. So this person is seeing you kind of staying put wherever you are. You have a lot of hesitancy. Maybe feeling unable to move forward for whatever reason. Potentially because of a wish already unfulfilled. 9 of Cups in reverse and the 9 of Pentacles upright. So now this person sees you on an emotional level, Capricorn, as someone that's dealing with a lot of emotional insecurities. extreme hesitancy, where you're kind of clinging to a sense of independence that is very much real with the Nine of Pentacles upright. They're seeing you as someone that has a very real sense of security, and your self-worth is on par. Okay, it's like they're seeing you as someone that's a self-made boo, someone that's acquired some level of independence and security, but now they feel like on an emotional level you're semi-detached from love or them in general, because now you have extreme hesitancies when it comes to getting out of your comfort zone because of past disappointments or hurts or wishes unfulfilled or something of that nature. If this person is the one that disappointed you in the past, they feel like you've kind of limited potential growth because now you have emotional insecurities when it comes to the situation because of some type of disappointment, where now you're having a hard time letting go of your independence, and this like ability to kind of flee from the situation. So this person, yeah, they feel like you're potentially intentionally limiting growth between the two of you, or you're extremely hesitant. And it's like you found your safety nest, okay? You found your safe haven. And emotions are just something that creates a lot of fear, and you're having a hard time dabbling in that with this person or in love in general. Like if it's a new person, this is someone that just sees you as someone emotionally like lacking trust when it comes to people being able to meet your desires, especially if you are someone that's, you know, you have a high IQ, you are self-made boo, you are independent yourself. It's like this person may see you as someone that is lacking faith or hesitant when it comes to someone being able to meet your desires. So I feel like that's kind of why they're in this space of like, okay, I can understand why you would see that way. And maybe they're trying to make more time for you, or they're trying to see what they can do to bring you in their realm of reality. It's like, this is someone that's trying to bring you in, but they do have insecurities, feel like you have insecurities when it comes to love and just being overwhelmingly underwhelmed. It's like this person may feel like you are underwhelmed when it comes to love, and you're kind of holding tight to your independence. You look good. This person may be seeing you as like someone that's had some type of glow up on a surface level of things, and your finances and your style, whatever it may be. This person does see you as someone that prioritizes your security as well. Like you have like a hypersensitive radar when it comes to, narcissism or something like that. It's like this person sees you as someone that knows your worth. And that may cause you to limit potential partnerships because you've just been so underwhelmed. Maybe this person is the one that underwhelmed you. Okay. Now, when it comes to action this person plans on taking, 10 of Pentacles. That's a lot, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot. That's someone that's going all in with you, wanting to build with you, wanting to build an empire with you. The King of Cups, Temperance in reverse. This person may want to, Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is someone that is wanting to let their defenses down. I also feel like this person wants to kind of give this situation their full support. Also potentially ask for forgiveness when it comes to some type of indulgent behavior. That they may have been quite relentless about. Like this person may have been quite relentless with indulging on their own personal view of a situation, that caused them to give up when maybe they shouldn't have. Like the Nine of Wands in reverse, like can be someone that like one little issue is like they're done. Not one little issue, I should say. It's someone that tends to give up when things get hard, right? So if there was some type of hard situation between the two of you, this is someone that is in a space of wanting to ask forgiveness or kind of be wise when it comes to tempering their own indulgence moving forward. So it's almost like someone that wants to give you their full commitment. They're offering you commitment potentially, or they're wanting to establish something serious, and be wise when it comes to like for example, even if it's a new person, this is someone that is recognizing, okay, there's an issue here, okay? But the thing is, I love you, okay? So that's okay. We can make it work. Like they're trying to be wise when it comes to like some type of issue that they're wanting to work through rather than run from. Okay? I fucking love this. So this kind of feels like someone that is offering you a mature, grounded relationship, or they're asking for forgiveness to maintain an established relationship, but they're offering you something, and they're also being wise when it comes to indulging in a way where they kind of run when things get hard, really. Or for some of you, you were dealing with someone that they were put in a position that they had to defend themselves, or they kind of, how do you say, like they may have been a bit defensive in the past about something. Like this is someone that maybe expressing their, it's like they want forgiveness for, being defensive or overly defensive, like relentless. So, because this person feels like they brought some type of unnecessary indulgence into the situation, and they're kind of giving in the way of like, excuse that, like I shouldn't have done that. Or they're being wise when it comes to recognizing that there's an issue, or you have some hesitancies, or you feel limited by certain things, and it's like they're trying to work through that with you rather than run from it. And they seem to be giving you a full-blown relationship or offering the potential of. So like this is someone that sees you as like their empire, okay? Like empire state of mind. They're seeing you as their empire. And they understand the value in like working through something associated with a negative past or overly defensive behavior that became somewhat indulgent or unnecessary. So I fucking love this. This is cute. Now, let's see what your feelings are for this person. What is Capricorn's feelings for this person? Knight of Swords in reverse, the Judgment in reverse. So you are kind of judgmental on the situation a little bit, or you're assuming there's not really an opportunity. Nine of Swords in reverse. I don't know. For some of you, this is something that you kind of slammed the door shut to a while ago and tried to not think about. So I'm just going to be honest with you, because the Knight of Swords in reverse can feel left behind or feel like an inferiority complex to something. And you may have slammed the door shut to something. It's like you slammed the door shut because you felt like there wasn't an opportunity, or you became hard on yourself for even, some of you, this is something that you became so judgmental on yourself for even wanting it, that you slammed the door shut and I don't want to think about it. Damn, that was so stupid. It's like, why did I do that? Because I feel like this is something you're strongly trying to not focus on or think about. The Fool. Some of you feel like you like went all in a little bit too soon with someone. Because this whole situation makes you judgmental on yourself. If it's a long-term relationship, it became a relationship that you felt like it was very degrading. It was almost humiliating to say, this is my relationship. And it creates a lot of fear associated with entertaining it. Or if it's a past person or someone you slammed the door shut to a while ago, this person left you on red, or this person didn't really respond to your messages, or this person ignored you. Like some of you went all in with someone that they just straight up ignored you. And I don't feel like you're putting the blame on this person. You're putting the blame on yourself, or you're just kind of like, or you put the blame on yourself, like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. So yeah, I feel like you're being, in the current moment, it's like you're hard on yourself because you feel like, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. This person left me on red, or this person ignored me. You may have felt left behind to some degree. So I don't know. You're being very harsh on yourself when it comes to the situation, whatever is going on. Some of you, if it's a long-term relationship, it's just very degrading because you feel like there's a lot of false promises, or you feel like you basically can't think. In order to stay sane in this relationship, I have to sacrifice myself. I have to sacrifice my own intelligence, or I can't even think. You know what I mean? Or it just becomes very uncomfortable. So some of you guys, if it was a long-term relationship, it was just very underwhelming. I don't even know. If this is a long-term relationship, I feel like you may not even want it, or there's going to be a lot of work on your person's part because it's a very degrading experience. If it's someone from your past where it wasn't that deep, I feel like you've kind of put, this is something you kind of closed shut a while ago, you didn't want to think about. So, and you may have been very hard on yourself for trying to entertain it at all. 8 of Cups, like someone didn't even care, okay? Very underwhelming. But either way, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, we have Taurus. I don't know, I feel like this week someone, I don't know, someone's trying to make it work. Trying to make it work. All right. Aquarius. All right. What do we have for Aquarius? What is Aquarius's person's feelings? 4 shuffles for the Aquarius. What is Aquarius's person's feelings? 2 more for the Aquarius. 1 more. Three shuffles. Ooh, okay, so in their feelings, the 8 of Wands, how they're seeing you, the 4 of Pentacles. Action they plan on taking, the King of Wands in reverse. Uh-oh. So, all right. So in their feelings, 8 of Wands, so things are happening really quickly. They're feeling, okay, there's a lot of passion here. I don't know, I got to clarify that. That can be like feeling like things are moving really quickly. Something's progressing really quickly. The Page of Swords. This is like someone reading over your emails or messages, or Page of Swords. The 8 of Wands can be excited. Page of Swords, Lovers in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse. So this is someone who has a lot of passion for you, but they also feel like, if there is, because the 8 of Wands can be the receiver of like a lot of emails or communication or messages or something like that. If you are communicating with this person, this is someone that's in a space of feeling the need to use their head when it comes to misaligned values, or when it comes to, or this is someone that is choosing to use their head when it comes to, I don't know, because the 9 of Wands in reverse is feeling like they're fighting a losing battle a little bit in the situation. So it's like someone that's having a hard time fighting for this partnership. They feel like they're the last man standing type of energy, potentially because of an existing partnership, or this is someone that is, see, the 9 of Wands in reverse can be someone that's letting their boundary down, but it comes out in a very relentless energy where, you know, they're still not wanting to compromise on certain things, but they are wanting to put in the work, and it manifests into a very relentless, like stubborn type of energy. And I feel like this is someone that's in a space of wanting to get things moving forward, but also recognizing that there's some type of like, I feel like they're seeing you as kind of being a little bit stubborn, just how they're looking at you, or they're feeling like, okay, well, I'm not willing to compromise on this, or they're recognizing a misaligned values between the two of you, and they may feel like they need to use their head. Now, the 8 of Wands can be like, can get their panties in a bunch, I guess you could say. That could be like, if it's a relationship, someone that's choosing to like leave because the two of you got in an argument, or there's something happening really quickly that has them feeling like, okay, maybe I'm fighting a losing battle, or something is happening, moving forward really quickly. And it's causing a lack of trust, or this is someone that is taking note of something happening really quickly, or they're taking note of something you're saying, or they're reading over emails or something like that. And it's making them feel like I'm fighting a losing battle here. Okay. Now they do love you, or they at least are vulnerable to you. But King of Swords. Just give me one more for this person's feelings. Judgment in reverse. I don't know. It's like they may feel like they're fighting a losing battle with judgment, to be honest with you. Like they may feel like you're either judgmental toward them, or this is someone that is making a judgment on the situation, that the two of you just have misaligned values and they need to act accordingly and distance themselves from the situation, or use their head when it comes to misaligned values. Really. So I don't know. I feel like if there's no direct communication happening right now, they do watch you, or they do kind of keep an eye on you, but it's like they're feeling the need to use their head when it comes to misaligned values, or they may feel like they're not seeing the situation clearly, or they're being judgmental on themselves when it comes to the situation. Like they may feel like there's no opportunity to resurrect the situation, or whatever it may be. Or if you are in communication, this person is becoming judgmental on the situation because of some type of incoming communication that has them feeling like, damn, maybe Aquarius isn't my person, or something here is, there's some type of disconnect happening. There's some type of disconnect happening because of some type of impulsive communication, or something happening really quickly that makes this person feel like, man, maybe Aquarius is not my person. Or if they're on the outside looking in, if it's like a new person, they kind of want to talk to you, but there's also a lack of trust. And they're kind of being judgmental on themselves when it comes to communicating with you, despite passion being there. Why are they being judgmental on themselves? Seven of Wands in reverse. Well, because, the Seven of Wands in reverse is someone that feels stupid, fighting for a situation because they don't really know what they're getting into. And there's a lot of self-doubt. And there's also this feeling of not having the advantage for whatever reason, or they feel like they would have to fold on their own convictions or stance on a situation in order to give in. Like they feel like they would have to put themselves in a very vulnerable position to give into the situation. So I don't know. There's a very, tense energy. It's like they feel the need to use their head when it comes to a misaligned values. So if you're in contact with this person, whether you're in a relationship or not, they're like, damn, I don't know if this is going to work. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not in contact, they're in a space of feeling passion, being curious or wanting to talk to you or get to know you more or something. But the blockage is the Seven of Wands in reverse, not really knowing what they're getting themselves into, or dealing with a lot of self-doubt, or feeling like they would have to put themselves in a very vulnerable position to talk to you. Okay. So how they're seeing you, Four of Pentacles. So they are seeing you as someone that has acquired some level of security for yourself. If this is a relationship, this person may feel like you're becoming a little bit, more frugal, or you're kind of, you're wanting to be a little bit more. It's like or even if you're not being more frugal, they're just seeing you as someone that maybe, not being as generous as you once were. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles is like not sharing anything, not sharing any personal information. It can be kind of possessive too, or being possessive, or greedy with what you have. The Four of Pentacles is like Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Cups, Five of Swords. I don't know, Aquarius. They're kind of seeing you in a bit of a nasty energy. They feel like you're kind of going to the extremes when it comes to being petty about something. Like if it's a relationship, for example, this is someone that feels like you're kind of hoarding the resources, or you're not really being generous, or you're not really wanting to give into the situation because of something that has you extremely disappointed. Maybe it's justified, maybe it's not. You use your discretion, okay? But it's like they feel like you're going to the extremes to be petty about something that potentially tainted their reputation with you, or has you feeling like this is something that no longer deserves my effort, so I'm going to hoard all this for myself, or I'm going to be a little bit more greedy when it comes to how generous I am with the situation, because you're either holding the past over their head, or there's something that is extremely disappointing that makes you feel like now I can't trust you. So maybe you're justified, maybe you're not. You use your discretion, okay? Or if you're not with this person, this is someone that sees you as someone that is, you know, a bit uptight, tight, having a hard time sharing anything personal, or it's like they may feel like you are dealing with extreme mental conflict when it comes to, like if this is a past person, they feel like you're dealing with extreme mental conflict when it comes to some type of past negative experience that you are withholding, like you're, I don't know, you're not giving it all to the situation because of something that either tainted their reputation with you, or because of something that has you feeling like you're not sure if you can trust them because you may be feeling some type of regret too, or something that tainted your reputation with them. Either way, it's like this person feels like you're going to the extreme when it comes to, you know, even if it's a brand new person, they feel like you are traumatized to shit with love, or you don't trust a fucking soul. Okay, it's like I'm not giving shit to nobody, I'm not helping nobody, I'm not showing up for no man, I'm not doing it's like they're seeing you as someone that is extremely fucking, you know, that's like really, you know, they feel like you're not sharing anything, or you're not giving at all because of trust issues, or feeling like if I share this with you, this could threaten something that I've acquired, or this could, you know, because the Four of Pentacles has acquired some level of security, whether that's security within their own well-being, or whether that's financial security, whatever it may be. It's like, and it's also the card of playing it safe too, right? So it's like they may see you as someone that's playing it safe in regards to love, or them. If you have a history, they may feel like you're holding a grudge big time, big time, or you're trying to play it safe. I don't know, they're seeing you playing it safe, not making no bets on nobody. Like, I'm not laughing at you, okay? I'm laughing at the card. The guy's, okay. Anyways, it's like they're just seeing you as someone going to the extreme when it comes to standing up for yourself. Like if you're in communication, they see you going to the extreme when it comes to a past experience, or standing up for yourself, or something like that. I don't know, because the Four of Pentacles can manifest into more of a possessive energy, or like being greedy with, you know, even personal information. Like maybe this person shared something personal with you, and it's like they feel like you're being greedy with it too. Or it's like maybe this person, like if it's a relationship, they told you something in hopes that you would understand, or something like that. And it's like, you get the point. They're just seeing you as someone like closed off, like bats up kind of thing. Now, action this person plans on taking. We do have the King of Wands in reverse. I don't know. They may get mad at you. I'm not going to lie. Or let's see. What's the King of Wands in reverse? I don't know what that noise is. Ten of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands in reverse. All right, so I do get a bit of like productive aggression. Okay. Now the King of Wands in reverse is someone that is a little bit mad. Okay, they're mad, or they're angry, or and I feel like it's productive aggression because of this. Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands in reverse. This person is feeling like this is someone that is taking a practical approach to fears that you may have. Like, for example, if you have fears in relation to them, This is someone that is learning fears that you may have had, or they're learning why you're not really optimistic in this relationship, or they're becoming attuned to something that makes them feel like, why the fuck would you think that? Like, like this is someone that's, I feel like they're almost, for some of you Aquarius, this is someone that may be almost angry of something that you're saying, or it's like this is you expressing some type of fear, or they're learning about some type of fear, or they're learning about some type of like some of you, I'm just going to be honest, some of you, this is someone that feels like you made a promise with them and you bailed and now they're mad. For some of you, especially if it's like a relationship type thing where this person now feels like you're withholding resources or generosity, and now this person is mad because they feel like you made plans with them and now you're canceling. The Page of Wands in reverse is like notorious for, you know, making false promises or whatever it is. And I don't see this person exiting the relationship if it's a relationship, but they are kind of mad, or they're going off because they feel like you broke a promise with them, or they're mad because they feel like you're putting your fears on them in regards to your assumptions about things. And it does seem to be like productive aggression, okay? So I feel like they're actively trying to resolve your fears, but they're kind of getting a little bit mad or temperamental themselves because they're a bit frustrated. Like, okay, I thought we had plans, blah, blah, blah. Or they're becoming frustrated because, like, why would you think that, you know? So if it's a relationship, I feel like this is someone that is taking tangible actions to kind of resolve your fears, or they're not leaving the relationship, but they may be a bit let down, or the vibe is killed a little bit because of a broken promise or plan, okay? So, King of Wands in reverse, though, can be hard to deal with sometimes because it can be someone that is mad, but, you know, they're just mad or they're disappointed, okay? Now, if this is not a relationship, this is someone that is, if it's not a relationship, I feel like this is someone that is recognizing that you have fears associated with communication, or you have fears associated with, you know, making plans or going on a date or something like that. And I do see them, you know, lacking confidence in the situation a little bit, but also still committed to take a practical approach. Now, the King of Wands in reverse, just give me one more if it's not a relationship. The Emperor. It's almost like this person is feeling like, because they may feel like a lack of control when it comes to how things are going down between the two of you. And it's like they may feel the need to, instead of controlling the narrative between the two of you, it's almost like someone that feels like they're just trying to uphold their own standards. Or this is someone, it could be an older man, or someone that's just a very serious person, or someone that feels like the only thing they can control is themselves. I don't know. Some of you, this is someone that feels blocked by a relationship too, for some of you. Or there's some type of like, or this is someone that feels unable to take control because of a relationship at play, or because they feel like you're committed to kind of, I don't know, your own fears, or not, or like breaking promises or canceling plans with them, or I don't know, they may feel like you're not as enthusiastic to talk to them as they are as you, okay? So it's like they feel like the only thing they can do is control their own emotions. And I mean, the Emperor is showing up, but it's not necessarily on an emotional level or even in a direct way in regards to you. It's just someone that is showing up and maintaining who they are. So it's almost like someone that just feels like you don't trust them, or you have fears, and they're trying to take a practical approach when it comes to whatever that is. And they may feel a little bit disappointed because the King of Wands in reverse, for some of you, they may still feel like they're on the receiving end of you feeling some type of way. And it does kind of make them angry, like for example, if it's a new person, it's like this is like a serious older, like this is someone that's like a mature person, you know, a serious older man, or just someone that's they got their shit together. So it's like they may feel like a little bit disappointed that you think they're a player, or something like that. So it's almost like someone that feels like the only power they have in the situation is to maintain control. And I don't know. I do feel like it's killing the buzz a little bit, but they're still kind of like upholding their integrity or upholding. It's like they're trying to like lead the situation. I don't know how to explain that. Just give me one more if it's not like a serious relationship. Give you 2. They're a little bit humiliated. Hangman in reverse and the 6 of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is someone that's a little bit humiliated because of a failed attempt, or because a lack, like they may feel like a lack of perspective caused a failed attempt too. So I don't know. I feel like this person doesn't know how to connect with you. I don't know, let's just see what your feelings are for this person. Okay. The Tower in reverse and the Queen of Cups. Two of Wands in reverse. So you're in a space of simply just like avoiding a disaster. There is feelings, but you may also feel limited. The Two of Wands in reverse can feel limited by the reality, or there's a lot of hesitancy, having a hard time getting out of your comfort zone, or you feel limited by fear or something like that. I don't know. There is feelings. You do have a soft spot for this person anyways, but you're also feeling the need to avoid a disaster, or if it's a past person, it's like there is a desire, and the Ace of Cups. If it's a past person, there is a desire to rebuild it, okay, or revisit it, or something of that nature. But there's still that hesitation you have because of, you know, Two of Wands in reverse is limited by fear, or having a hard time making a decision, or they're hesitant because of their reality or aspects that make them feel like they need to stay put, whatever it may be. But the Ace of Cups, you got a lot of love for this person. I feel like you're hesitant in regards to whether the love is mutual. Or you're hesitant on, because the Ace of Cups may there may be love on the table, but you're hesitant about it. It's almost like maybe someone is expressing their love or support or something like that, and there's a lot of hesitancy. So I don't know. You're in a space of trying to avoid a disaster, trying to be emotionally mature while also recognizing your own hesitancies and your current like way of dealing with love. There's definitely feelings of love developing here, but I don't know. Just give me one more. 7 of Swords in reverse and the Chariot. For some of you, a conscience has you like keeping your distance from the situation. Now, whether you have a negative past with this person, or there's just something in your reality that you feel like, I just need to keep my distance. But there is a desire to turn over a new leaf, but you feel like you have to keep your distance, or embrace willpower, or be disciplined, or something like that. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Okay. All right. Pisces. You started work while you were on Gemini. And I just go, what? You did a whole shift while I was on here? I swear when I come on here, it doesn't feel like 3 or 4 hours. It feels like an hour and a half max. It doesn't feel like 3 or 4 hours. I don't even know how it happens, because I have zero attention span. So the fact that I can even sit here for that long blows my mind. So, all right, what do we have for Pisces? I shouldn't say I have zero attention span, but I don't like sitting, you know what I mean, a long time. It doesn't feel that way. All right, what do we have for Pisces? What is Pisces person's 3 shuffles feelings for the Pisces? What is Pisces person's feelings for the Pisces? Three shuffles. All right, and their feelings. Okay, Justice card. How they're seeing you, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Oh, action they plan on taking, the Ten of Cups in reverse. So feelings, justice. So there is some type of cause and effects moment. Now, I just got to clarify that because that could mean a few things. Why the justice? Eight of Cups, Pisces. I don't know. This person may feel a little bit disappointed where they feel like they need to kind of get what they deserve, or, you know, the Justice, Eight of Cups. This is someone that feels Temperance. Honestly, I feel like this person wants a relationship with you, but they're finding themselves needing to temper their own desire for you, or they're needing to kind of bring harmony and balance into their life, because they feel like you're avoiding issues. Like this person feels like you're either avoiding issues or you just emotionally don't care. They may feel emotionally abandoned to some degree. And it's almost like someone that is implementing cause and effect decisions of, okay, if you don't want to be with me, or if you want to avoid this, or if you want to ignore this, or apparently you don't care about me. It's kind of someone that is like, you know, making decisions or like making things final, like in their actions moving forward, or they're feeling like, now they could be the one feeling some type of consequence for avoiding issues themselves. So put it in whatever boat you need to, because now that I'm looking at it, they could be the ones feeling the consequence. But either way, this is someone that is feeling like there's some type of consequence here for avoiding issues, okay? Or for being emotionally unavailable. So if someone's laying down the law when it comes to being emotionally unavailable, or if you're going to treat me like I'm unimportant, fine. Watch what happens. Or it's like something like that. Like someone's just like, there's a consequence. And if you were the one that implemented the consequence on them, I'm starting to feel like you did, because they're seeing you as Ace of Wands in reverse. So maybe you put a stop to something, but that could be missing a chance. So I have to clarify that. But there's some type of consequences here. Someone is paying the consequences to avoiding issues or being emotionally unavailable. And they're trying to like find their calm. They're trying to like not get worked up. Like someone's trying to not get worked up. They're trying to just accept what is. The Strength with the Three of Wands in reverse. It's like they may be trying to accept some type of failed attempt, or it's like they're concluding something was a failed attempt. Or they're concluding, okay, I'm not going to see Pisces again because of whatever. So how they're seeing you, Ace of Wands in reverse. So Ace of Wands in reverse can be like someone that's like putting a stop to something, or someone that is dealing with a lot of frustration because of external circumstances, but simultaneously having a hard time initiating themselves in a way where they can inspire action themselves or take action themselves. Ace of Wands in reverse with the Five of Pentacles, the Moon. The Magician. So This person, Pisces, may feel like you're dealing with more so frustration on a personal level because of some type of temporary hardship. Either there's a financial hardship, or there's a health hardship, or there's this abandonment issue too going on, maybe feeling frustrated because you feel abandoned while you're already going through some type of dark time. Like someone sees you as putting a stop to something because there's some type of like hardship going on for you that you may have also been kind of keeping to yourself. It's almost like, Pisces, this person may see you as someone that has been keeping some type of hardship or financial struggle or health issue or something to yourself. Like you've been keeping something, like, yeah, it's like you've been putting smoke and mirrors over it. Okay, let's just put it that way. You've been moros, whatever the fuck that is. You've been putting smoke and mirrors over some type of hardship, and they feel like it caused you to put a stop to something, or you are dealing with a lot of frustration because there's some type of vulnerable aspect that you're going through, and it's creating a lot of fear. But you're also frustrated because during this dark time, or during this time of going through the unknown realms of this hardship, you also felt abandoned. Okay, it's almost like this person feels like you're frustrated because you feel abandoned in a hard time, or you feel like someone chose to abandon you in a hard time to some degree. So now they feel, let's just see, the Page of Swords. Now, I'm just going to remind you, you could have missed a chance because you abandoned someone else in a hard time. This is the first read of the night that I'm not really sure how the roles are playing, or I can't, because they may be seeing you as missing a chance because you abandoned them during a hard time, because things weren't what you thought they were to be by speculation, or someone else missed a chance with you and you're frustrated because you felt abandoned during some type of hard time. So there's been some type of like speculation or assumptions when it comes to what's really going on. And it's almost like someone was trying to speculate what's going on, or why you're closed off, or like there's been a lot of speculation. Let's just put it that way. And it caused a mischance. Now, you could have put a stop to something, or you're frustrated. I can't tell. Did you put a stop to this, or was you going through the hard time? I can't tell who this is, so I'm not going to try to twist it. Put it in whatever role you need to. But someone was going through a really hard time. Like this is like some type of financial struggle, health struggle, or, dealing with like real life shit when it comes to needing a place to live or something like that. Someone was going through a hard time. But they put a lot of smoke and mirrors over it, out of fear or feeling like they need to use their head. And someone felt abandoned during a hard time. So someone may be feeling like a cause and effect outcome of what's really going on, because they may feel like you're speaking out about what's been going on behind the scenes, or, what the mystery's been, or what's been going on with you. I don't know, Ace of Pentacles, because you've overcome some type of hardship, or they're seeing you overcoming some type of hardship, or you're learning about them overcoming some type of hardship. I don't know how the scale is balancing. Like someone is coming, like rising like a phoenix here out of the darkness, coming out of the pits of hell. And someone's like, damn, I really fucking messed that up. So I don't know. Now, they may feel like on a personal level, you're dealing with a lot of frustration because of something going on, but they may feel like you're communicating lightly about something dark that you've been going on, but you feel like you need to use your head because you're not sure who you can trust. I don't know. That's like a heavy energy. So, and now this person is like, okay, maybe I need to temper my own indulgence. It's like they're feeling the cause and effect actions for, emotionally abandoning you or abandoning the situation in general. It's like they feel like they need to like tame her down a little bit, like temper themselves. So action this person plans on taking is a 10 of Cups in reverse. So Page of Wands, Hermit in reverse, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know, there's a relationship. For some of you, this is a relationship ending. Okay. Now, if you're the one ending the relationship, it's causing this person to be miserable and unhappy, and they're receiving news that makes them feel like, oh shit, like I guess Pisces is not willing to improve on this or improve on the nature of this, or at least there's a lot of fear or nervousness about you not willing to improve or work on this further. Like this is someone that is coming towards you with a lot of unhappiness. Now I'm going to read it as you ending the relationship, just because they're in a space of feeling, of taking note of something that's causing them to feel nervous, or feeling like you're withdrawing yourself, and it's making them feel like the two of you, like you're not on the same page as them, like you're not willing to improve on the nature of the relationship, or they feel like there's, like you're not willing to cooperate. Because yeah, this is like someone that's feeling like the two of you are not getting in harmony, or there's a lack of harmony on an emotional level. And now there's this like fear of, well, will we be able to resolve this? Will we be able to fix this? And I do feel like there's going to be some type of communication, but it's also coming from a place of recognizing where the unhappiness is, or recognizing, you know, the issues when it comes to a lack of harmony on an emotional level between the two of you. And it's like, this is someone that's in a space of, I'm up to make plans or communicate or fix this, but I'm also not going to, I also don't want to partake into an experience where you're not willing to be on the same page as me, or where you're not willing to, it's almost like this person is wanting to express what is making them feel limited, or what is making them feel like they need to withdraw from the situation, because they feel like there's a lack of cooperation, or they feel like, some of you Pisces, I'm just going to be honest, some of you, this person feels like you're in a place you've been before. Like this person may be communicating with you in a place of like, damn, I'm sorry you're going through that, but like you've been through this, like we've been here, like why do you keep putting yourself in this space? Why? Like for some of you Pisces, I'm just gonna be honest, this person is telling you like stop, like why are you doing this? This is a repetitive pattern. Like for some of you, they're telling you you need to withdraw from these people. These people are not your friends. Like some of you, like this person feels like your colleagues, or your workplace friends, or something that was not really in support of you is kind of working against you, and this person is trying to like help you get back up like a little bit. Three of Pentacles in reverse can be like people working against you. Some of you, this person may feel like you trusted the wrong people with your resources, with your money, or even just with your health. Like maybe you followed some fat, I don't know, there's some type of repetitive pattern happening here, or this person feels like you need to withdraw from this. They're not on your team, or this is not helping you improve, or you yourself need to learn your own patterns when it comes to how you get yourself in this situation. Or they feel like you're associating yourself with people that are not on the same page, and they feel like it's quite dysfunctional. And this person wants to acknowledge the dysfunction, because there is communication, but there's also a lot of unhappiness, sadness, feeling like, okay, well, is Pisces even in harmony with me? Is Pisces open to exploring or talking about this at all? I don't know, they're not happy, and I do feel like there's some type of break or end in a relationship, in the way of like it's no longer in harmony. But I also feel like this person wants to talk because they feel like you're partaking into something that's making something worse, or something. Queen of Swords in reverse. So this person wants to address the dysfunction within a situation. And that could be them too. Maybe they want to address the dysfunction in their situation, where they themselves are feeling like you're not cooperating with them, or you're not getting on the same page with them, you know, because of, you know, fears in some type of dysfunctional family related situation. And this is someone that's coming towards you, being open to anything, like, well, what can we do here? How can we resolve it? I feel like this person really is trying to find resolve towards some type of dysfunction. The King of Cups. Yeah, they're definitely trying to like they're trying to like empathize or understand, but also be wise. Like this is someone that's authentically trying to have your best interests. Page of Cups in reverse. Ooh. So it's like, what is this person's intentions? Because I'm starting to get the feeling that this person's intentions is just to basically tell you, like I told you so. For some of you, this person just wants to tell you they told you so. So I'm just going to clarify their intentions. What is this person's intentions? There's a Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. They do feel like there's potential between the two of you. But they also feel like something is going to need time. Something is going to require time, patience, and effort, and overcoming certain insecurities that is making a foundation not stable. It's like, so their intentions is to offer you something, but they're also recognizing it's going to require time, like with time. With the Four of Pentacles. So this person's intentions, they don't want to lose you, but they also feel like it's going to need time. Let's see what Pisces' feelings are for this person. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. The Hangman. So you're feeling set back. Okay. You may feel like things aren't really working in your favor because of either some type of uncontrolled outburst. The High Priestess in reverse can be like an uncontrolled outburst of some sort, or unveiling things in maybe not the correct way, or you're feeling like there's some type of bad luck or something isn't working out in your favor because of some type of tension or incorrect judgment or uncontrolled outburst, or basically something that makes you feel, Pisces, like you may be feeling like you're in timeout a little bit. Like the Hangman can be someone that feels like they're waiting to be released. Sometimes they're waiting to be released with a new perspective. And because there's some type of tension or something, or you're already dealing with external negative forces that feel like it's working against you, I feel like you're having a hard time trusting your own desires because you're feeling limited, and you're kind of prophesizing how rushing something could go very wrong. Or you're waiting to be released with some type of new perspective from this person because you're having a hard time judging the situation accurately. And instead you're feeling this tension, and you feel like something isn't working out in your favor. So I don't know. I feel like you're open to new perspectives. I feel like your feelings for this person, I feel like you're waiting. It's like you're open to new perspectives, but you're also aware, but you're also not welcoming unveiling anything super secretive because you already feel like this person put you in a place of needing to surrender and let go. It's almost like you feel like this person put you in a place where like you don't deserve anything else from me. So until you give me some type of new perspective, it's almost like, because you may have already kind of unveiled something in a way that maybe you even regret and it didn't really work out in your favor, and now you feel like you're waiting to be released, the judgment. So you're bringing some type of personal awareness into the situation that makes you feel like, okay, I don't know, I feel like you're waiting for this person to call you, or I feel like you're waiting for this person to be a little bit less tone deaf when it comes to some type of tension going on with you, or when it comes to something that you've already unveiled, even if it was in a bit of a chaotic way. It's like that's a big issue for you. It's like, it's almost like you're waiting for, this person to make better judgment on a perspective that you may have shared with them, or you're waiting to be released, or you're waiting, it's like you're waiting for a new perspective or something, because you may feel like you're unintentionally in timeout, whether you're putting yourself in timeout because you're dealing with bad luck or external forces that are working against you, where you're trying to be, use your better judgment on situations because there's already a lot of tension, or you're just in a space where you're feeling a lot of tension with this person and you already feel like you made potentially a bad decision, or something has come to the surface, and now you may feel like for example, you may feel like something has come to the surface about you, and you may feel whether you did that in an uncontrolled way, or whether they did that. Not they, like whether something was unveiled to them indirectly. So it's like this part, it's like you may be in a space where you're waiting to be released. Like you're aware that, okay, that was bad luck. Something was bad luck. So you're either waiting to be released from some type of bad luck external to this person, or you're waiting for this person to be a little bit more aware and less tone deaf to like what's going on with you, or why you're in the position you're in, because I feel like you are waiting on this person. Okay. Thank you all. Olivia, I went communication. He's definitely been in hermit and kept me in the shadows, ready for, is that a light bulb? Sorry, it's getting late. Is that a light bulb? Thank you, Rose. Great work tonight. Not my job to decode him. I sacrifice. That's right. So sometimes that's all you can do is surrender, let go, and let God type of thing. So as long as you are, but yeah, Pisces, that's your reading. But as long as you are using like good discernment and understand what's in your control and what's not. Some people think nothing's in their control when there's a lot more in their control than they think. So if you are using good judgment and taking control for what you can, and then what you can't, because yeah, we can't control everything. We can't control people. We can't control anything outside of our own power. And if there's things that are working against you that you can't control, or there's literally nothing you can do about it, then yeah, let go and let God. Surrender, like literally surrender. Do you know what I do? What I literally do is, if there's something that I can't literally deal with, I will say, God, I'm giving this to you, and I'm going to sacrifice this for you to do that. Like, for example, like not in a really demonic way, okay? What I mean by that is like, I embrace behaviors that are for my better well-being, for God to take care of something for me. You know what I mean? Like God will convict you in a way where he will show you what's kind of working against you, whether that's your own personal traits or whether that's external circumstances. And sometimes you have to say, okay, I recognize this is an issue. I'm giving this to you. And in return, this is what I'm doing for you. Okay. For God's name. You know, so that could be just better. It's personal. It's like decisions for you, whatever you need to do. So it's like, it's kind of like saying, God, I don't have control of the outcome, but I do have control of what I'm doing right now. So it's like needing, like sometimes people just want to give everything to God. Nothing's on them, you know what I'm saying, without making any sacrifices of immediate desires or temporary pleasures to do so, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like fasting. Fasting is an act of giving to God, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, but it's like, yeah. But like if there is a major thing that's not in your control, surrender to God, and then embrace. That's what you're going to embrace is going to be personal too. God will convict you of like, okay, well, what do you need to do? You know what I mean? And that may not be all fun and roses and all of that, but it's going to be something that's going to push you more in your power. And when you're in your power, you can truly live on God's speed. And that's where God wants you to be. So, but anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys. But for signs, guys, Pisces, you could be dealing with a Virgo. We have Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces, Virgo, strong Pisces, Libra. Could be any sign, though, as far as omens go. All right, I'm going to get out of here, guys. It's late. I love you guys, and all the best. Bye. Sorry if I ignored you guys, if there was any just icky situation. But I hope you guys have a good sleep. Okay? Good night. Bye.